What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm just not seeing that message from Jay Will, man. I don't know why I ain't seen it yesterday. Yeah, I just now seen that message. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm just now seeing it. Yeah, man. I was gonna talk about a certain subject today, but I'm gonna let the other one marinate real quick. But there's a lot of news coming out right now. Definitely a lot of news coming out right now. It's all starting to come together. People know what time it is. All the talking gonna go away eventually. You know, it's time to fight eventually. Everybody got to put on performances. I mean, if you're not making a big fight right now, you're not gonna get much attention. Yeah, you got to put on for a big fight. But I'm surprised things have been happening lately. All the Ryan Garcia talk that went down. People ain't really talking about that no more. I already knew that was gonna happen. Now we can get back to business. Definitely can get back to business. But all the talk people been saying over the years about um certain guys needing to be with Floyd and stuff like that. Now everybody changing their mind about that real quick, huh? Yeah, that's happening. Got everybody changing their mind about the Floyd situation. 2 or 3 months ago, everybody saying you should have signed with Floyd. Now we're saying no, don't sign with Floyd. He hating. Man, these people just don't know when to show up. Just don't know when. I remember when a lot of people said that. And I wasn't really even in those talks of who's hating and all that other stuff. I ain't really care about none of that, man. That don't really got nothing to do with me. Whoever fight, that's what we on. But to act like we don't know the situation with Floyd and other people, yeah, that's been going on. Obviously. Everybody don't get along. That happens. But when Bill Haney was saying this a couple of weeks ago, people act like, oh yeah, you gotta like him. You ain't gotta like nobody. Everybody don't like everybody. Like, let's be real about it. Let's be real about it. Cause I definitely like what this picture I seen. I'm gonna go ahead and get this real quick. But yeah, I seen a lot of different people saying you should sign with Floyd and everything else. That kind of changed recently. I knew that would happen. I knew it would happen. Cause I said, hey man, Tank been going at Floyd for a minute now. Just me noticing it. I'm like, everybody like, nah, that's fake. You know what I'm saying? He just do that to promote the fight. He do that to promote the fight. That kind of threw me off. They said, yeah, Floyd and Tank beefing cause he do that to promote the fight. I'm like, promote what fight? The one he got coming up? And I don't even understand when people say that. Obviously, it wasn't right. They was wrong about it, but just to make it seem like people just openly trolling for no reason, that ain't good either. Like, we just going by that like that's the move. That ain't good. From what I seen, I wouldn't go with it. And people been saying it many times, like people just don't rock with that situation. It's just like that sometimes. It happens, but it's going on now. Yeah, it's definitely going on now. But they waited until this whole situation played out. This been going on for years. And people kind of turned on Floyd in this situation real quick. Over Tank. I'm like, wow. Like, how many times these other people gonna report this before they want us to ignore it? I mean, I know I've been ignoring it. Everybody else have, but now you got people posting sparring videos and then people saying it's Floyd's fault. So that's the weird thing to me because it's been sparring clips popping up. I ain't hear nobody getting blamed then. And that's the truth. It's been sparring clips popping up. But recently, I'll talk about the sparring on another one, but yeah, that stuff been popping up. And we seen what the situation was when Floyd was talking to Bill on Instagram on the live. So for people to now say he hating, yeah, that's out of nowhere. That's definitely left field. Yeah, that's for sure out of there. But that's why I said the whole time, man, if guys want to put on fights, let them put on fights. Ain't nobody gonna stop nobody from putting on a big fight. But if they're not putting on a big fight, then we see what time it is. Because right now, with or without Devin Haney around, People asking for low quality fights. Oh, I just want to see this guy fight this guy. Okay. That's a fight that just got put together. That ain't something you've been asking about, so it's not a big fight. If it was a big fight, you would have been asking for the fight. Even now, with Haney losing. Now, everybody said Haney lost. It don't matter. Haney lost. Blah, 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 blah. They still want to see him fight Tank, though. That's what caught me off guard. They want to still see the guy fight Tank. Which definitely threw me off guard. Because the way they talking is like, nah, they don't want to see him going against him. But nah, they still want to see him go against each other. So none of the stuff changed between him losing or anything else like that. It still kept the attention on him. Nothing changed. And I noticed that recently. I said, man, they still talking about I said they still talking about that fight. They ain't even talking about Shakur Stevenson and Tank. They just talking about taking Devin Haney still. And they complaining about the loss. So yeah, I definitely know what time it is. Yeah, but everybody quiet about the Floyd situation. I know. It's a lot of stuff that's quiet. It's a lot of stuff that's quiet. It definitely is. And one of the situations is with Ryan Garcia and Floyd. Nobody talking about that. They ain't ask him no questions. They usually like to ask people questions like, hey, man, I can't wait to see this guy, to ask him a question. But yeah, it's definitely eye-opening. I'm glad Devin gonna make the moves now, because people gonna realize it ain't too many guys contributing to big fights, not on their own. Now with Turkey out of shit, yeah. But not on their own. Not on their own. That's not being done. So yeah, the sport gonna be trying to force out certain guys that they feel not on that level. It's not gonna last. If they keep doing that, the fans, like I said, when Haney, if he say, hey, I'm gone for 2 years, now everybody gonna be like, well, yeah, try to make some other fights then. If he sit out for 2 years, see how that go. I definitely like to see that. because it ain't much going on now. Don't get it twisted. It wasn't nothing happening before that Ryan Garcia and Haney fight. It wasn't much going on. So yeah, let's not act like people ain't tuning in. They still asking for a fight. Now Loma that had lost, went on to fight other people. Ain't nobody begging to fight him. But other guys, oh, I need to see Haney in here with this guy. And what about these other guys I've been asking to fight before Haney was even around in the weight class at 40? I already told these guys about asking about the Matias fight. I already asked them about that. I already have. I've already asked them about that fight. So that's just something I know. I already asked about it. Yep, it's an excellent fight though. Definitely a good fight. Any fight they put together right now is a good fight, but I think a lot of people sleeping on what these guys can bring to the table right now. It's gonna be a lot of moving pieces without Haney being around at the weight class. We gonna see some new faces popping up. I think Tank can make his way to 140 soon. If nothing goes on with Inouye or anybody else. But the whole situation is just it's starting to get a little shaky as far as the weight classes. It's a lot of guys in these weight classes right now. Just focusing on 2 or 3 guys, or it's gonna be too many faces around in a minute. It's gonna be a situation like with Canelo or what Charlo did to like 54 when there wasn't a lot of fights going on. Might be a situation like that. But I've been trying to tell people, man, as far as with Floyd, I said, man, if Tank mad at Floyd, why everybody get mad when Haney mad at Floyd? Or they got a situation, or he just not dealing with him with business or whatever going on. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they've been saying. I've never understood what people why people was bothered by how they was moving. I never understood that. Because at the end of the day, man, like, to be real with you, I just realized this recently. Like, Haney them was around Floyd them all them years, and people act like they don't know who Haney was. So obviously he wasn't around Floyd for the camera. So if y'all don't know who he is, that's one situation that got me kind of confused. I'm like, they don't even know who Haney is for real now. They acting like they just knew who he was when Floyd was around. And most of the time, people know Tank because of Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Every association a fighter Floyd has with, people know. Even with Earl Spence sparring Floyd Mayweather, that's how most of these people know who Earl Spence was. So yeah, Haney was around Floyd dad and everything else, but he wasn't just up under Floyd, like in the camera or something like that all the time. It wasn't like that. And I was confused when everybody was sitting around saying, you know, Haney should be a little more nicer with Floyd, or why doesn't he show him respect, or he should have signed with him. At the end of the day, I felt like it was a business move. I understood it because he said he wanted to do something different, which he's doing now. He does have the power to do it. I know a lot of people saying right now, oh, well, you're your own promoter. You're your own promoter. Everything else like that. They're really trying to poke fun at him, because when Terrence Crawford was his own promoter like 2 years ago, well, a year and a half ago, maybe a year and a half. No, 2 years ago, because he got away from Top Rank. So when Terrence Crawford tried to do his own thing, self-promoting and promote himself, doing Black Prime and everything else, people made fun of it. So I don't think they're looking at him promoting himself as a positive. They're trying to look at it like, yeah, you do it on your own. But people, you know what time it is, man. I already know. But being quiet on the Floyd situation for all these years, man, let me tell you, I seen so many people saying, and I knew I was right about how these people think. I seen so many people say, yeah, man, Floyd hating. Like what? First of all, so how does somebody else put a video up? That's how you know people know what's going on. Everybody told on themselves. I don't even gotta ask no questions. So Fight Hype put up a video, and all of a sudden it's Floyd fault. So how y'all know Floyd put the video up? Exactly. Y'all been knowing what's going on, but y'all let everybody poke fun at Devin Haney. Then when it happened to one of your homeboys, you want to run to their rescue. Nah, that ain't cool. But that's high school stuff. That's high school stuff. I'm telling y'all, straight high school. That's why I don't miss not one day of high school. That goes on too much. I'm like, man, people been saying stuff about Floyd. Even Adrian Bronner. I'm like, well, I ain't gonna say Floyd a dirtbag or nothing, but I'm like, let me see what Adrian Bronner talking about at least. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Just because I knew Adrian Bronner was trying to help Tank out back in the day. You know, with Tank being a younger guy. So I'm like, yeah, let me see what Adrian Bronner talking about. And now people say he makes a little sense. I mean, everybody don't get along with everybody, but at the same time. So we knew that wasn't a problem. Like when 50 Cent got into it with Floyd Mayweather, we didn't say, oh, Floyd, he this, that. That was between them. But the whole Ryan Garcia situation, I thought right then when people saying that, if you know, everybody talking about how street they is and who from the suburbs or who from the street, ain't none of y'all real or from the streets. If you seen somebody get scammed like how they did and you just look the other way, ain't nothing street about that. Ain't nothing street about that. You don't know how to hold no code. If you see somebody try to get destroyed by the sparring video out, putting video out. The only thing I'm gonna say about the sparring video right now is everybody seen that sparring video come out before Devin Haney biggest fight, and ain't nobody say nothing. That's almost worse than anything else that happened. Like, forget the PEDs. When I seen that come out and ain't nobody say nothing, if y'all ain't noticed, I'd have had an attitude ever since then. Because I seen what type of people I was dealing with. I'm like, wow. Okay. We got boogeyman calling dudes chickens. Everybody laughing. You got people ganging up on one guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, usually, you know, the way I rock, if everybody ganging up on one person, like Bruce Leroy and Last Dragon, that means something. That means that must be the guy. You know what I'm saying? Because there's other people you can gang up on. There's a lot more people out here that got more accomplishments than Devin Haney. Keyshawn Davis just left the Olympics. He an Olympian. Shakur Stevenson an Olympian. I knew Devin Haney before I knew Shakur Stevenson. But when I seen him in the Olympics, I was like, yeah, he that guy. Well, I seen him a little bit before that, but I was like, man, he, you know, he a beast. But the way these folks be picking sides, it's just, come on, man. It's obvious now. And nobody be able to change what they said. I seen everybody, man. Floyd Hayden. Yo, nobody got no evidence that Floyd went to Fight Hype and posted the video. So y'all been knew bro had the video. People be telling on themselves. Telling you, this argument right here, I'm gonna be able to use for the rest of Devin Haney's career, because the Bill Haney people made it about Bill Haney too much. Then when the Floyd's video happened with Bill Haney, they made that a big deal. So now everybody know it. You can't act like you don't know what's going on. Floyd hating because Fight Hype posted a sparring video. How Floyd hating? I know the answer. I'm just asking. I'm just being hypothetical. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know. I want to know how people think. So if I post a video up, are y'all gonna say Floyd hating? Yeah, they know what's going on. These fans be out here capping. Do not trust these people. It's plenty of ways. What I figured out now is you can find out how if somebody a snake through boxing questions. I'm like, hey, you think Floyd hating on Devin Haney? No, you think he hating on Tank? Yeah, okay. Let's do the snake. Snake. I don't trust him. He done seen a sparring video get put out of Devin Haney getting beat up, and then you got another one of Tank basically getting hands put on him too. Now everybody's saying Floyd hating. Not the first time the video came out, but the second time. Ain't that weird? That's weird. That's super weird. Yeah, fans expose themselves. It's a wrap. Only thing they can do now is what they doing now. As soon as Devin Haney said, I'm gonna take 2 years off, everybody start laughing. See, people starting to realize now, oh, I ain't seen nobody else fight Regis Prograis yet. Oh, I ain't seen nobody else fight Lomachenko except Teofimo. And then Kambosos just fought him, so then nobody fought Shakur Stevenson yet. Yeah, you ain't finna have no fights happen. Oh yeah, they already know. The laughing and stop. Oh, what's up, Mimic? Oh yeah, I'm just brainstorming right now. What's going on, dog? Yeah, I wasn't trying to talk about the sparring video right now, but yeah, I'm just trying to get my thoughts together. Cause I was gonna do this yesterday, but it's actually supposed to be like a 2-part live, but I'll do the other part tomorrow. But yeah, fans know what's going on. That's why they want to push narratives, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't chase numbers of views like that, because I know what time it is. It's gonna be a marathon, not a sprint. No, he didn't put a purse bid in. He was just gonna do a co-promotion, basically what all these promotional companies do. Top Rank do co-promotions with promotional companies all the time. Tank Davis does co-promotions with PBC. So usually, because everybody say they own, I'm my own boss. So since these guys they own boss, you know. Okay, that what's up, man. Get that work in. Everybody say I'm my own boss at PBC, so they got their own promotional company. It's just co-promotion. So they do co-promotions all the time. Eddie Hearn just don't want to invest in the money right now. He don't want to do it. But if you think about it, it's crazy because, but that's how he roll, you know. But if you think about it though, it's crazy because he put himself on the map, putting on fights with Devin Haney over here. Eddie Hearn wasn't putting on no big fights. I don't want to go in on Eddie Hearn right now because I can. But He ain't put on no big fights over here before Devin Haney. Not with no American fighters. He didn't try it, but it ain't work. Yeah, he was involved in Anthony Joshua and Ruiz, but he ain't had a fight. Joshua ain't fought over here no more. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then Oscar De La Hoya was basically doing the fight with Ryan Garcia recently. So it was just Oscar really. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Yeah, they always gonna get the bigger piece of pie. I mean, they the ones who are they paying, you know what I'm saying? They got the venues, they paying, so you know how that goes. But yeah, that's a little more, you know, that's a deep conversation overall. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be talking about nobody else's pockets, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they basically, you know, just a businessman. You know, a lot of these dudes, bro, to be real with you, know how it is, bro. A lot of these people don't like sharing anything. A lot of people won't even share $1 million with you and they ain't even got $1 million. Be like, bro, we split $1 million with me? No. So, you know, but yeah, you just gotta it's a whole little situation. It ain't easy to put on fights and stuff like that. It's a process. See, it ain't easy for Floyd to put on fights, and he got all kind of money. You know what I'm saying? The couple of fights Floyd did do, you know, he did the one fight that was in what, Miami or something. People didn't really like it. That was like his last exhibition or something like that. So it ain't easy to put on fights. You remember when Floyd had that last fight exhibition? I forgot who it was against. I think it was Logan Paul, or might have been after Logan Paul. I don't know. He been having so many exhibitions lately. But it ain't easy to put on fights like that. You know what I'm saying? Uh I mean, at the end of the day, it's still gonna go on. Even though he has the, you know, turkey out of shit, he gonna put the fights on in Saudi Arabia, but it's still gonna go on. You know, even though Eddie Hearn getting paid right now, it don't change the fact that he still want the money over here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, boxing don't want to be saved. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think when people say saving boxing, and not just saying you, I'm just saying overall. When people say saving boxing, boxing don't want to be saved. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody out here saying, hey, we gotta make Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis tomorrow. If we don't make it tomorrow, I ain't trying to hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. Once I seen you know, bro, I done seen at the end of the day, I'ma just keep it 1,000. I done seen guys like Wilder go out there, give you every fight you wanna see. I done seen him give you 40 knockouts, knock down Fury a couple times. It ain't nothing else a man can give you, and people will still say you ducking. So for them to say that about him and to not say that about certain people like Tank or somebody like that, I already know what time it is. So it's a line in the sand for everybody. They gonna pick a side, I'm gonna pick a side. And right now, Turkey Al-Sheikh gotta ask Tank. Tank don't wanna do fights with Turkey Al-Sheikh. And everybody ain't questioning that. So if Tank saying no to Turkey Al-Sheikh, who hurting boxing? Turkey Al-Sheikh or is Tank hurting boxing? If Turkey Al-Sheikh gotta save boxing, then why is Tank saying no to the guy who trying to save boxing? You understand what I'm saying? So it's a little deeper than what people realize. But I understand what Tank doing, but Yeah. You can't really save boxing if you got guys like Tank. Like, no, I ain't trying to fight with you. Like, who you trying to fight with then? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my whole point, because Devin Haney, he's already spoke to Turkey on the sheet. Everything Devin Haney doing, ain't nobody got to ask that Devin Haney go talk to Turkey on the sheet. Hey, go talk to Ryan. Go talk to this person. He doing it on his own. Like right now, I ain't got to ask him to fight nobody. He going to do it. Oh, yeah, I like Tank. I always like Tank. I mean, everybody likes Tank. Everybody likes Floyd Mayweather. It don't mean we don't want to see Floyd Mayweather fight somebody. Floyd Mayweather almost 50 years old right now. People still say, I want to see Floyd fight somebody. So for Tank, he ain't even 30 years old yet. And people like out here trying to bubble wrap. They trying to put Tank in bubble wrap. Like, if I mention a name with Tank Davis, people like, oh, why? Like, bro, don't mention bro then. If we can't mention no matchups, just don't mention bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking about bro for 10 years like this. Don't even mention bro then. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know. I done seen bro. I told everybody a couple. You can ask anybody on the channel. People that came in here and asked me, "Hey man, you seen Tank Davis and Devin spar?" This is after that little clip came out. Before people said Floyd was hating, and I said, "Yeah, I seen the clip." They said, "I said, why?" They said, "What happened?" I said, "Devin Haney won. He was walking down Tank." Ain't nobody sit up here and said, "Oh man, you lying." Nobody said I was lying, cause they know I won't be capping. But these other dudes, but y'all done heard Tank sit up here and say he done cracked Devin Haney and sparring. I ain't seen none of these street dudes out here talking about Tank Davis and cracked Devin Haney and sparring. And we got a 20-minute video out right now. Right now. In the ring for 20 minutes and couldn't do nothing. What's going on? And it was chopped at 16. You can't get a 16-year-old up out of there. I already know what time it was. And I seen that a lot. That was one of the first videos I seen the Tank. I seen that basically as soon as it came out. It's crazy though, cause Deontay Wilder could sit up here and knock out 40 people, and dudes would be like, "Man, Deontay Wilder, man, he can't knock out so and so." But as soon as you say that about Tank, oh man, you hating. Nigga, y'all say that about everybody. Cut it out. Y'all say that about every fighter. Cut it out. Cut it out. Niggas have 100% KO rate. And when I said Matias can't KO Liam Paro, I was a hater. I want everybody to remember that. I said, nah, Liam Paro hard to KO. Oh, you hating. %100% KO rate. Yeah, Tank almost 30 though. Like if Tank Davis' last name was Mayweather or Haney, and he just fought Frank Martin, Hector Garcia, and Ryan Garcia, that'll be an issue. Right now they got Devin Haney up to fight Sandor Martin, and they talking about that's a bad fight. A dude who done went up here and beat Mikey Garcia, put hands all over Teofimo Lopez, who was thinking about retiring. He almost retired, Teofimo Lopez. Now everybody sitting up talking about Devin Haney talking about retirement. Teofimo almost retired after he fought Sandor Martin. And that's a fact. I don't know if I'm gonna do this, man. All that stuff. Like people be giving dudes certain passes. Dudes can go out there lose the Cambosis, not ask for a rematch. Now think about that. I'm gonna repeat that. Dudes can go out there lose the Cambosis, not ask for a rematch, or lose the Tiafimo, not ask for a rematch. A lot of stuff be going on. Shoot, Loma don't never rematch nobody. Loma don't never do rematches. You said they making too much money. Nah, Haney, he'll take a break for real for 2 years. His resume is like that. If Haney was just fighting Edward De Los Santos and Robinson Castacial, no disrespect to my guy Shakur, because he moving up in weight. I'm just saying how the fans look at it because they think Sandor Martin the bomb right now. Nah, it's the fans, man. It's these fans. These fans doing too much. I be going on Twitter and dudes be going straight at these fighters' necks, talking disrespectful. It's funny. I go on fighters' channel, fighters' page, and they get disrespected. Then fans and stuff be on here. I be already knowing how they be talking to certain fighters. Doing the most, bro. You know what I'm saying? Doing the most. Doing the most. They already had Ryan Garcia out here trying to depressed and everything else. Ryan Garcia retired too. Oh, I need to take a break. He didn't even have a big fight yet. I'm depressed. And this was before he was supposed to fight Eastside Cruz. Somebody like that. I think it was Eastside Cruz. Yeah, Ryan was out here ducking Eastside Cruz for a mandatory. I ain't gonna bring that up. I'm a nice guy, you know. I'm a real Ryan Garcia fan, so I remember when Ryan Garcia, bro, ain't nobody talking about Tank Davis cooking Devin Haney and sparring. Stop it. Please, I don't want to talk about the sparring video today. There's no videos on YouTube talking about Devin Haney got spanked this sparring. Can you please stop it? There's nobody's making videos about the sparring. It's a reason. If Tank, let me ask you a question, cause obviously you ain't been here. If Tank Davis was cooking Devin and sparring, why is everybody saying Floyd hating then? How is Floyd hating on Tank Davis when for the video coming out? If the video makes Tank Davis look good. If the video makes Tank Davis look good, why is all the Tank Davis fans saying that Floyd Mayweather hating? Please answer that question. Why is everybody on Twitter saying Floyd hating after the video came out? If Tank Davis cooked Devin Haney and sparring, why is all the Tank Davis fans on Twitter right now saying Floyd hating? So when the video came out the first time, why y'all ain't say Floyd was hating then? If Tank Davis was cooking Devin Haney and sparring. Please don't get exposed, bro. I'll expose this whole nation. Relax, bro. Hit the like button and just sit back. Don't get everybody exposed out here. You said Floyd was literally coaching Devin, and Tank was literally in the ring with a 10th grader, a 9th grader, a 10th grader. He was in there with a 10th grade guy who didn't have a mustache, no hair on his chest, had a bird chest. Devin Haney was probably the skinniest guy in the whole building, and he couldn't knock him out. The skinniest guy in the whole building, he couldn't knock him out. And he was in the ring with him for 20 minutes. Why everybody ain't talking about that? Like, bro, I seen the video 10 years ago. Whenever it came, had to be back then. Yeah, Tank almost 30. Yeah. Okay. And what? Tank got walked down? I thought Tank don't get walked down. Why is Tank getting walked down by a pillow fist guy? Why he ain't get him up out of there? Why everybody else ain't making videos on YouTube about Tank Davis beating up Devin Haney and sparring? Why is everybody saying Floyd Haney? Please don't make this about no sparring, bro. That video is for tomorrow. I'm talking about. You see the title up there? Please. Ryan Garcia only fought one. He fought Tank last year. He fought Oscar Duarte. Nobody was trying to check for Ryan Garcia when he fought Oscar Duarte. Nobody's checking for Ryan Garcia's next fight. So he's not a guy that y'all even interested in right now. Y'all don't even want him. Y'all trying to look for Devin Haney next fight. And Ryan Garcia, the guy who won. That don't make any sense. So it's a lot of eggplant riding going on with Devin Haney. I'm a Devin Haney fan, and for some reason, y'all begging him to fight somebody. I'm like, y'all are Tank Davis fans, but y'all ain't gonna beg Tank to fight somebody? Why would you beg a guy who you don't even like, that you don't want to watch, to fight somebody after he just lost? And why are y'all still asking Devin Haney to fight Tank after he got beat up in sparring? If he got beat up in sparring, why you want to see Devin Haney fight Tank? Tank ain't got nobody else better to fight. Ain't no talent in boxing. So the best option right now is a guy who at 40. That's a weight bully. That's the best option y'all got for Tank Davis right now. No Shakur Stevenson, maybe Loma. Okay, after Loma, what he gonna do? So is Tank Davis gonna retire at 31 years old? That's it? Because he can fight Devin, Loma, and Shakur right now. And by next year, he'll be good. Are all three of those guys ducking? So Loma, Shakur, and Devin Haney ducking Tank Davis. And we got a video of Devin Haney fighting Tank Davis for 20 minutes. And we didn't have guys build a whole YouTube channel talking about Devin Haney don't want to fight Tank. And you got a whole video for 20 minutes showing that he fought Tank for 20 minutes. And we still got dudes that want to go to hell talking about he don't want to fight Tank. And we got a 20-minute video where he's fighting Tank. If Tank can't knock out a 16-year-old who's the skinniest guy in the building, and he in the ring with him for 20 minutes, I mean, okay, why are you getting walked down? Bro, you just typing a whole bunch of stuff that don't got nothing to do with nothing. You look like you on that angel dust, to be honest with you. Because you punctuating almost perfectly, but the words ain't making sense. Far away, it look like you saying something, but you ain't. Sandor Martin put hands and feet on Teofimo Lopez and had Teofimo Lopez thinking about retiring. So unless you think that Frank Martin can go in there and drop Teofimo Lopez just like Sandor Martin did, it's a big fight, homie. Sandor Martin's bigger than these other guys y'all talking about. I just heard people talking about Teofimo was the best at 140. If he's the best at 140, why is Sandor Martin out there dropping him? Come on, man. Teofimo can go out there, lose to Kambosos. So y'all telling me if Devin Haney lost to Kambosos like Teofimo Lopez did, and because he went 12 rounds with Ryan Garcia just as well. Teofimo, he's got dropped a couple of times too. He got dropped by Kambosos and he got dropped by Sandor Martin twice. So he's been dropped 3 times. Devin Haney been dropped 3 times. Teofimo been dropped 3 times. Teofimo lost to Kambosos. Who you think punches harder, Kambosos or Ryan Garcia? So you think Kambosos punches harder than Ryan Garcia? So you think George Kambosos punches harder than Ryan Garcia? This dude said Devin lost to Ryan. So he thinks Teofimo getting beat and getting dropped by George Kambosos. Nobody has gotten dropped by George Kambosos. Teofimo got dropped by George Kambosos and got them hands put on him and was running. Did you forget that, or what are we talking about? Devin called Ryan a C fighter. I mean, if Ryan got caught on PEDs, he got to be some kind of C-level fighter. Ain't nobody asking for Ryan Garcia's next fight. I mean, Ryan got all these diehard fans out here, but these dudes, they want to hear a Bible verse. They ain't trying to hear Ryan Garcia fight nobody. They trying to see what Bible. They want to see Ryan Garcia be the next Joel Osteen. They ain't trying to see Ryan Garcia fight nobody. They know Ryan Garcia on that juice. If they didn't, they'll be asking Ryan Garcia who your next fighter is. I hear everybody on the internet that's a Tank Davis and a Ryan Garcia fan asking Devin Haney who his next fighter is, because they want to see him fight Lomachenko again and act like they ain't watching. And they was more excited about, bro, y'all already exposed yourself last year when y'all made more noise about Haney versus Lomachenko than the Ryan Garcia versus Tank fight. I remember everybody was complaining about that fight. Oh, that fight was terrible. So come on, man. I got a good memory. I got a memory of an elephant. Yeah, Ryan lost the Tank. We already seen Devin Haney fight Tank. We seen it for 20 minutes. Ain't none of these dudes trying to get no money off of talking about Devin Haney and Tank sparring video, because they don't want to lie no more. They already lied enough the last 2 months. They thought all this lying for Ryan Garcia was gonna get them more fans, and they don't realize it. But they done killed their legacy on YouTube. Now 250,000 people that seen these dudes lie. Now they think, oh yeah, I'm gonna just get another 250,000. Bro, it ain't that many boxing fans who really love boxing like that. Most of these dudes are just fans, man. I just seen these people last year saying that Frank Martin was ducking Shakur Stevenson. Bro, to be honest with y'all, can't nobody who watch boxing tell me anything. All y'all favorite YouTube channels was saying that Frank Martin was ducking Shakur Stevenson last year, way before Tank. I was the only one out here saying that Frank Martin ain't ducking nobody. So, bro, and it's on video. So, bro, you on the wrong channel. And I'm the only one who gave Ryan Garcia credit last year when y'all was talking about he need to fight Sean O'Malley, an MMA fighter. You want me to pull them tweets up? They got thousands of likes saying Ryan Garcia need to fight an MMA guy because he took a knee against Tank. Come on, man. Shakur and Devin Haney already fought. They already fought each other. Next, what else? That video been out too. Shakur and Devin Haney already fought each other. Next, what else? What else? Who's your favorite boxer? Are these your favorite boxers you're talking about right now? Who do you like? Do you just like Devin Haney, Pitbull? Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson? Do you like Pitbull? Do you like Raymond Muritai? He at 135. Tim Bradley said he can beat Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis. So why y'all ain't saying nothing about Raymond Muritai? Y'all saying everybody else can beat these guys. So what's up? You said Tank Davis is on your pound for pound. He's on your pound for pound list. Tank Davis is on your pound. How is he on your pound for pound list when his best wins was two or 3 years ago? That's why I'm saying y'all don't know boxing for real. Y'all just now starting to give Mario Barrios credit for beating Tank. Y'all giving Frank Martin more credit for the fight for Tank beating Frank Martin than you did for Tank beating Mario Barrios when he did that. And that's a fact, because Mario Barrios is one of my favorite fighters. And that's a fact. I heard everybody saying, oh, he ain't that good. So, yeah. Y'all didn't know how good Barrios was until he beat Ugas. So, why would Tank get on your top 5 pound for pound? If Floyd Mayweather had that same resume that Tank got right now, he wouldn't be on nobody pound for pound. So I keep my standards the same. I don't care if his last name is Davis, Smith. I don't care what it is. We talking about resumes. If Manny Pacquiao had the same resume as Tank Davis, I will be saying right now, Manny Pacquiao is not on my pound for pound. And that's a fact. And y'all know it. Oh, you said Pedraza, Barrios, Pitbull, Rolly, all went on to be champions. Please don't put Rolly up there. You're gonna lose credibility putting Rolly up there. Like the fact that people say Rolly is trash and Tank actually hopped in the ring with him and we all everybody give him a pass about that. For some reason, people be saying, "Oh, we hate on Tank." Oh, y'all be hating on Tank. But he jumped in the ring with Rolly and everybody say Rolly trash though. How are we hating on Tank if we give him a pass for fighting Rolly? That narrative got to go away too. Oh, y'all be hating on Tank. And he fought Rolly and we gave him credit for that. We gave him credit for that Rolly win. Treated it like a real fight and everything. I knew it was some garbage. That's how you know I'm a Tank fan. I gotta be a fanboy because I supported that Rolly fight. And Pitbull had a loss already before Tank fought him. And everybody said he was gonna get knocked out. So they don't get credit for that either. I'm just being real, bro. I mean, I was a Tank fan from day one, so I know. I live in a house with people. I grew up with people who was coming to me 4 or 5 years after I knew who Tank Davis was saying, "Oh man, that boy Tank a problem." Oh, I've been watching him. Oh, he better than Haney. They were telling me that 7 years ago. I'm like, well, I seen Haney fight Tank already. So that's an argument that people have that just now starting to realize who Tank is. It's almost like when people were telling everybody how good Canelo was when he was fighting Triple G. And now you start to realize that Canelo ain't had a knockout in 3 years. And you look at the competition that Canelo was fighting back then, and everybody was trying to tell me how good. Oh, Canelo fighting at 75 though, but he can't knock out a 154 Charlo though. So I don't care if he fights a heavyweight. He can't knock out a 54 at 168. So what are we talking about? You said you're gonna watch my Devin versus Ryan Garcia live stream. And let me tell you how stupid you sound, because as soon as the fight started, I said I hope Ryan Garcia goes 12 rounds, because if he doesn't, everybody wants him to retire because they think he's a bum. But am I capping about that too? So was y'all not saying that Ryan Garcia should retire if he lose to Devin Haney? Did y'all not say that? Didn't y'all want the fight canceled versus Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia? Didn't everybody say the beef was fake? They was faking it. I guess they going to fake court right now too, or not court, but they got a little fake case going on right now too, huh? I guess that was fake. There was tissue inside Haney's jaw. That was fake too, right? Y'all want to claim the beat down, but you don't want to sit up here and build the fight up when it was getting made, talking about how trash it is and all that other stuff. And then Canelo fight Munguia 2 or 3 weeks later, and then nobody cares about Canelo. So it only took Ryan Garcia to beat Devin Haney to replace Canelo. He took all the attention away from Canelo just by beating Devin Haney. So how big do y'all think Devin Haney is? Y'all think Devin Haney bigger than I do? I still checked out Canelo fight. Everybody else was still watching Haney versus Ryan reruns. So really, bro, I'm kind of winning over here if you don't know it. Nobody's talking about Tank Davis versus Devin Haney sparring right now. They talk more about the highlight video than they did the whole full video that came out because Tank got walked down. Yeah, Tank put hands on him. That's Tank. Tank got walked down though. So what are we talking about? The same. I told everybody the same thing that Haney did in the Loma video. I mean, Loma fight, he did in the Tank Davis fight. But everybody think when Devin Haney's getting punched like that and he's flying around, they thinking, oh, he's getting hurt. Nah, you said Derrick James and Ryan is a nice duo. Bro, people said that Ryan Garcia had some of the worst defense they ever seen when he fought Oscar Duarte. Just because Ryan Garcia dropped the guy 3 times in a fight means nothing to me. I've seen Deontay Wilder drop Tyson Fury twice in the fight, and everybody say he can't box. So are we gonna keep it 1,000, or are we gonna sit up here and just do eggplant contest? Because right now we like to keep it factual. Derrick James, he didn't get rid of all his fighters. They got rid of him. Anthony Joshua got rid of Derrick James. Well, everybody was saying that Derrick James was the best trainer out here. That's what happened. I've been saying that. No hate, no shade. He's an American trainer. I feel like he does an excellent job. He's helped put a lot of guys on the map, just like they put him on the map. Especially Spence, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you're only as good as your last fight. I'm not finna be giving a trainer more credit than a fighter. He's not fighting. That's just like when Derrick James was fighting. I wasn't finna give his trainer more credit than I'm giving him. So yeah, it go like that. Ain't nobody sitting around here talking about some giving Muhammad Ali trainer more credit than him. They ain't calling Ali trainer the greatest. They calling him the greatest, right? That's how they go. But yeah, nice duo. I mean, nah. Because Ryan Garcia fought Oscar Duarte. Everybody said he had that turtle shell defense. He kept turning his back. And then when he did it in the Devin Haney fight, nobody said nothing. So, I mean, everybody exposed themselves every time they talk. I'm not complaining. I don't complain. If people think, I heard people say, oh, you're emotional. Bro, y'all said Ryan Garcia got turtle shell defense. He need to fight Sean O'Malley. He's not a real boxer. He's an Instagram boxer. He's horrible. He won't beat anybody. I just want to see him fight Rolly. That's what everybody said 3 months ago. I just want to see Ryan fight Rolly. That'll be a good fight. I said, why? Because of the build-up, and everything. I said, what about the fight now? I said, wouldn't Pitbull be a better fight? Nah, I think Rolly would be a better fight. Then he turned down the Rolly fight. Everybody said, oh, he ducking. And that's when he turned around and said, nah, I'm going to try to take the Devin Haney fight then. So, nah, I know everybody ain't Ryan Garcia's friends. I know everybody ain't Tank Davis' friends, because when Tank Davis sit around and went 12 rounds with Eastside Cruz, he got booed. Just like Haney get booed after a win, Tank Davis then got booed. So, yeah, everybody want to be Tank friend now, but nah. I know what's going on. And then y'all say, oh, man, everybody get big after they fight Tank. Well, maybe he made them look good then. Y'all ain't never thought about it like that? Have you ever seen somebody fight Terrence Crawford and you said, man, I want to see that guy fight again? You know why? Because he destroyed them. He didn't let them play with him for 8-10 rounds and then knock him out. Terrence Crawford, you don't want to see none of these guys Terrence Crawford fought, because he knocks them out, destroys them, and they don't show anything in the fight. That's why. Terrence Crawford got y'all out here wanting to retire. Please don't put Usyk number 1. Y'all ain't put Usyk number 1 till he beat Fury. Usyk should have been number 1 after he beat Anthony Joshua. Usyk should have been number 1 after he beat Anthony Joshua. Everybody out here be sitting around talking about how Anthony Joshua will beat Fury, and he'll beat Fury now. So nah, y'all ain't been giving Usyk credit for beating Joshua twice. He beat Anthony Joshua twice, and people still want him to lose. They secretly want Usyk to lose. I'm gonna put that out there too, and I got facts to back that up. You said people were calling him the next Floyd Mayweather. Who was calling Devin Haney the next Floyd Mayweather? No, y'all are treating Devin Haney like the next Floyd Mayweather right now. Devin Haney has gotten embarrassed they've tried to embarrass him more ways than you can. They put out sparring video of Devin Haney getting beat up before his biggest fight of his career. Okay. He got Ryan doing all them antics before the fight. People asking Devin Haney, why are you still going on with the fight? And Ryan doing all this. Then you had Bill Haney saying Ryan's a very good fighter. I take Ryan very seriously. Ryan gonna come in there ready to go. I know how Ryan is. He gonna come ready to fight. Do y'all not remember? But Bill Haney was the only guy that was giving Ryan Garcia credit that he was gonna be a threat before he got in the ring. I can really end my live after saying that. Like, for real. Bill Haney was the only guy. He went on a lot of TV shows. I can pull it up. He went on a lot of shows on YouTube and said, no, y'all just think Ryan Garcia doing them antics. He said Ryan Garcia gonna come to fight. So technically, Bill Haney thought Ryan had more of a chance than everybody else did. No, Canelo's not top 5 pound for pound. Canelo's not top 5 pound for pound. He used to be, but nah. Nah. It's a certain time when you get moved. Oh, what's going on, Lisa? No, Ryan Garcia is not top 5 pound for pound. Yeah, Lisa the chef. She the chef. Yeah, angry Mexican. You didn't like Lisa. Lisa a little better than you is. Nah, I mess with angry Mexican though. Nah, Usyk. Bro, in a way, come on, man. I'm gonna ask this question and I'm gonna move on. In a way, is Inoue gonna be the only fighter that's gonna get dropped in the first or second round of his fight, and he gonna stay on a pound for pound? I just want to know. I don't know no other fighter who's got dropped in the first or second round of a fight, and ain't nobody brought it up. Devin Haney got buzzed by Linares, and everybody still talking about that. So Inoue gonna get dropped in the first or second round. We ain't gonna say nothing about it. I'm just asking because I saw the fight live. I know all of y'all was in the bed, but I actually saw the fight live because I actually watched Inoue fights. You said you don't think Inoue is top 5? Who did Inoue beat to get top 5 on pound for pound? Who did Inoue beat to put him on pound for pound? Let me know, since you know Inoue resume better than me. Who did Inoue beat to get on pound for pound? Do you want me to cook Inoue? I don't want, bro. I'm trying to talk about this Devin Haney thing. Can I move on, bro? Please. Please. I got some real big information about Devin Haney coming out. Please don't. You said Stephen Fulton? Bro, if Stephen Fulton would have beat Inoue, none of you dudes would have had him top 5 pound for pound. Let's stop it, bro. Devin Haney just beat Lomachenko, and Lomachenko was on pound for pound. And he beat Kambosos twice when Kambosos just got through stepping on Teofimo and making Teofimo move up to 140. Let's stop it, bro. Are we serious, man? Come on, man. The two dudes that made Teofimo go to 140, well, nah, actually, Sandor Martin was already at 140. You said, do I have Inoue top 10? Bro, I'm going to answer this question again. If Stephen Fulton would have beat Inoue, would you have Stephen Fulton top 5 pound for pound? Because I seen Tank Davis beat Mario Barrios 2 or 3 years ago, and that was a big win to me. See, what y'all seeing from Tank Davis now, I've been saying that years ago. I got high expectations for him. See, y'all just want to see him get knockouts and stuff like that, but what I realize is now it's different because y'all don't know who he's actually supposed to fight. Y'all don't know who Tank Davis is supposed to fight. So now everybody's confused. They like, oh yeah, Loma. Bro, really? In 2024, we got dudes like Shakur Stevenson, who's 26 years old, and he was just 21 not too long ago. And now we talking about Loma? Okay. Bro, pound for pound, look, let me tell you something about pound for pound, man. I'm just going to keep it real. As far as pound for pound, man. Okay, I'm going to put this up here. If you look at the screen, this is a stat I came up with. Nobody else. I be hearing people, because, you know, people out here. They can't come up with their own thoughts. But all you gotta do is look at the screen. That's why anyway is not on my pound for pound. Can I move on? Can I move on? If you put Inouye on pound for pound because he did this, if you put Inouye on pound for pound for going up 14 pounds, didn't Charlo just go up 14 pounds to fight Canelo, and he went 12 rounds? I can make the case that Charlo top 5 if I wanted to be annoying and wanted to be real about the situation, because I heard Triple G did the same thing that Charlo did. Triple G ain't make no moves against Canelo. He had 3 fights he could have knocked out Canelo. After that first fight, I heard people saying, yeah, man, did you see the look in Canelo's eyes? Like, man, get out of here, bro. All right, man, this ain't about boxing no more. It sounds like Game of Thrones or something. He said they gave him step-aside money. Oh, I was just going, I don't know if he gave him step-aside. I was just going off what William Scholes said. William Scholes said in an interview this week that he was going to give Canelo the hardest fight, and that he ain't this and this type of guy. So I just put that information out. I mean, that's the fight he said he was going to have next. But if he got paid step-aside money, I'll report that too. But yeah, the only person that has trouble reporting news right now or real fights is people like Canelo and Tank. Everybody else, real news coming out. But everybody else, oh, now it's time for Loma. Like, bro, come on, man. Just make the negotiation. This ain't Pokemon. Ain't nobody trying to duel. I choose you. All that stuff. Just make it happen. All the extra, like, that's why Turkey Al-Sheikh around now. All this extra. Like, everybody else trying to make money. All the dudes who ain't been making money, they trying to figure out what Turkey Al-Sheikh at, because they like, I can't wait on these faces of boxing all day. And I got to be on their undercard and everything else. Like, people need to show Benavidez some respect for even hopping on the undercard. Like, a lot of people don't have to hop on undercards. Because I know dudes who ain't as good as a Benavidez talking about they need to be on main events, and they ain't going to be on nobody undercard. So let's be real. Guys fight once every 2 years. Yeah, I mean, William Skull, he's a decent fighter. I mean, he's a fighter. He's a guy, you know what I'm saying? Don't know much about him, but I mean, I'm not finna. I mean, if he fight him, he fight. I'm not finna pay attention to it, bro. Like, at the end of the day, Canelo is doing what these fans let Canelo do. You said no money versus Skull. Canelo he gonna make money regardless. If it's money for Canelo fighting Rocky Fielding, fighting Yildirim, would you rather watch Canelo fight Yildirim again, or would you rather watch him fight William Skull? Would you rather watch Canelo fight Rocky Fielding or William Skull? That'll answer your question right there. I watch William Skull before I watch one of them fights again. If everybody paid for that fight, they'll pay for William Skull. Yeah, I announced he was fighting Berlanga last year, though. I said that on my video. If you go to my video, I released it in December 2024. I said that Canelo will possibly be fighting Munguia in May and Berlanga in September. And everything else since then I've been reporting is lies that reporters and everybody else that get interviews every day. These dudes get interviews every day, but they get news wrong more than I am. So that's the situation we in right now. I mean, it depends. If you're on a network, I mean, they'll go past mandatories. I know DAZN, they had that situation with Canelo because they wanted him to make certain fights when he was with Oscar De La Hoya. That's why I made a big deal about Canelo doing business with Oscar De La Hoya. If you talking about Oscar De La Hoya stealing from you, why are you? So if somebody stole from you, why would you let them back in your house? Like, I don't understand that. But like I said, I don't do the kiddie games. Like, bro, he's a grown man. Like, you don't gotta explain. I already see what you're doing. Shoot, the same people who just paid $90, $100 to watch Munguia and Canelo spar, and they talk. And you know what's funny about that? I'm glad you said that. Devin Haney and no disrespect to nobody's on the undercard, but Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia undercard, everybody said it was trash. That undercard was better than this Canelo and Munguia undercard. Then everybody said Barrios was trash because he went out there and tried to get a knockout for the crowd and ended up getting hurt a couple of times. Oh, he trash. Yeah, y'all don't know boxing, but y'all like Mexican style though. And that Mario Barrios is trash. Tank Davis fought him. I mean, if Canelo got to marinate more money, he ain't the face of boxing. See, Canelo, that's just the point right now, because Turkey Al-Sheikh, Canelo said he want $200 million. I don't take bro serious no more, to be honest with you. Canelo came out 23 years old, fighting Floyd Mayweather. He been fighting twice a year on the Mexican dates, even though it ain't a Mexican holiday. It's dates that's in America, but they ain't not official holidays, and bro. But he's fighting on those dates twice a year. Mexico don't mess with Canelo like that. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Canelo versus Munguia was free in Mexico. Nobody paid for that fight. The only person that's putting money in Canelo's pocket right now is America. It's not Mexico. So technically, he is the face of American boxing right now, because Mexico, they get their fights for free for Canelo. We pay for their fights. They don't pay anything. You didn't hear the announcement Canelo made? The big announcement talking about the fights was gonna be free, and everybody said, "Okay, so what?" Them folks in Mexico said, "So what? So what? We don't care if the fight's gonna be free. So what?" They said they already been free. So what? He tried to explain to them. And guess what they said? So what? They want to see 10. That's what they said, bro. I'm telling you. They said, so what? I'm not being funny. I'm dead serious. They said, so what? Who cares what Canelo doing for Mexicans? They said, we want to see. Bro, this is when I knew it was getting weird. Bro, I just told you that Canelo did a deal, bro. Bro, what? I just told you that he did a deal. Are you a Canelo fan? Did you not hear the announcement he made? Where everybody thought he was gonna do the Munguia fight, and he announced that he was gonna be fighting on what was it, Box Azteca or something like that? Where they was gonna leave the fights on there for free. You didn't hear about that? Do you not know that they? Are you from Mexico, or you saying you Mexican? Do you have any relatives in Mexico, or you just left everybody behind? So you ain't got nobody in Mexico that you. So now you finna expose yourself. So you don't got nobody in Mexico. You can get on the phone right now and ask them, was the Canelo fight free? So you telling me I know more Mexicans in Mexico than you do? It's time to change your name, man. You telling me I know more Mexicans in Mexico than you do? You can't call none of your cousins and ask them, was the fight free in Mexico? Yeah, but Canelo's not worldwide though. Canelo can't go overseas and to the UK and sell a fight right now. He can't sell a fight in the UK. That's why he's never fought over there. We've had guys like Tank Davis fight in the UK, Earl Spence, Deontay Wilder. So a lot of people have fought in the UK. But Canelo ain't moving around, fighting around like that. Devin Haney fought in Australia. No, I'm asking. You ain't got no cousins that you can talk to, or you know what? Do you got any cousins that you can call or text right now and ask them? Like, if you really Mexican, you would know what's going on. That's what I'm saying. Is that just a name or what? You haven't seen the videos I've been posting the Pitbull Cruise where they've been saying they want a Pitbull Cruise to be the face of Mexico? They just asked them again recently. I'm just telling you. I don't want Tank Davis to get in this position, but like I said, the same thing that people say about Tank, they'll say about Canelo. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know, Mimic. Oh yeah, Lisa said I think I had missed her comment. She said I think Benavidez needed publicity of being on that undercard. I mean, yeah, everybody need publicity, but like I was trying to tell people, yeah, I know. I was trying to tell people recently that Mike Tyson, man, he hurt a lot of people's pockets. See, people right now think Mike Tyson's still gonna fight Jake Paul. So you got old people that don't watch boxing every day, or you got people who just casual, they just watch boxing every now and then. Like, you got some people that ain't watched boxing since Floyd and Pacquiao. So you got people that's like, oh, Mike Tyson gonna fight somebody. So they really like just thinking about that. Even though Tank just fought and everything, people don't really realize that. They don't know that people's on vacation right now. You got a lot of people outside doing a lot of different things. This is when people mostly plan their vacations around the year. That's why, if y'all notice it, Mike Tyson was supposed to fight on July 20th. It's now June 20th. So they was planning that Tank Davis fight out way away from Mike Tyson fight. So if that wouldn't have got changed, all these guys' pockets would have been hurt. Like, I can't really focus on Ryan. I can't focus on Canelo no more like that, bro, because Ryan Garcia is officially bigger than Canelo. So I would actually lose money actually talking to Ryan Garcia. I mean, talking about Canelo. Nobody cares about Canelo now. You see, I just started talking about Canelo. Somebody left already. You see what I'm saying? So every time you say Canelo, somebody leaves. They don't care about Canelo no more. I hear more about Devin Haney now. And like we started the conversation. Yeah, you can have exactly. Like Mimic said. Yeah, exactly. They'll talk about Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. And that's another thing too. I'm glad Mimic brought that up. I'm glad he brought that up. I'm gonna explain. Hold that point right there. Now, have y'all noticed that people are more, they'll talk about Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul before they talk about Tank versus somebody, Canelo versus somebody. They're not talking about the fight like that. When you seen the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight get announced, you seen it over every YouTube channel. You seen it on YouTube channels that don't report boxing ever. They don't report no boxing. You seen it on all kind of channels that was reporting Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Every YouTube channel was reporting that fight. Am I lying? Now, people trying to make you seem like Tank or Canelo is that big. Bro, I got common sense, bro. I really be outside. Like, I got common sense. Every YouTube channel was announcing that fight. And you know why they did it? You know why they did it? Because, man, they already know, man. I ain't got to explain it. We seen what happened with, oh, yeah, Bam and Estrada. I'm going to do the Bam and Estrada fight. I be talking about Bam and Estrada over here, but people be wanting to talk about Ryan Garcia, bro. People want to talk about Ryan Garcia. They want to sit around and you know what boxing's starting to become, bro? It's starting to become fantasy football because people are always talking about fights that never happen. Why the guys who always make the fights happen, they never get the attention? But the guys who you gotta like, I don't beg guys to fight nobody. If Canelo don't want to fight nobody, he don't want to fight nobody. Okay, I just won't watch. And I told people a couple of months ago, Jake Paul he didn't come around until Canelo start becoming the face of boxing. It's around the same time that Canelo and Tank, all these guys been the face of boxing. Jake Paul been around the whole time. And I'll drop another point on y'all, and nobody can argue this point with me. Devin Haney is a part of the reason why Jake Paul name is as big as it was, because last year when that Lomachenko and Haney fight happened, after that, all I heard was, "Oh, Haney lost to Lomachenko." I said, "Damn, all y'all watch that fight?" I've been watching Lomachenko for a long time. I ain't never heard you mention Lomachenko. When you start watching Lomachenko? I've been watching Lomachenko for years. I ain't never heard a lot of these dudes mention Lomachenko name. Never. After Haney fought Lomachenko, I heard a lot of guys can't even spell Lomachenko was yelling Lomachenko name. And I'm gonna ask another question too. So who's the face of boxing? Y'all try to make it seem like it's Ryan Garcia and Canelo. Yeah, we ain't finna do that. We ain't finna do that. Because y'all don't want to keep it real. First of all, Canelo ain't moving, he ain't moving everything like Tank Davis is right now. So that's not even a question. We figured that out last year. So Tank's been over Canelo as far as the face of boxing. Because, and I'm glad y'all kept it that way, because when Canelo was the face of boxing, y'all wanted to make it about pay-per-view numbers. Oh, you see how that turns around? See, Canelo ain't that guy no more. The number thing, it don't work no more. And Ryan Garcia said he was the face of boxing before. He said this before he fought Devin Haney. Everybody laughed. I posted this up in my page right here. Everybody laughed at me. I said Ryan Garcia said he feel like he the face of boxing right now. Ryan Garcia said I could touch places that Canelo can't touch. I could touch places no fighter right now could touch. Everybody laughed at me when I posted this. Oh, Ryan Garcia ain't no face of boxing. He ain't beat nobody. Now he that guy. I'm glad you said that. I don't want to be a see, if I sit up here and say I don't believe the numbers and all that, that's kind of like defamation. So I gotta say allegedly. But let's just say Usyk did sell 1.5 million pay-per-views, right? Most of those probably was in Ukraine or somewhere. I'm just gonna be real. Or in the UK. Let's just say Ukraine and then UK. That makes sense, right? You said AJ versus Usyk did 1.2. I doubt it. I doubt it. If AJ and Usyk did 1.2, let me tell you something. I doubt that. I highly doubt that. If AJ and Usyk did 1.2 million, you talking about the first one or the second one? You talking about the second one? That's even harder than. They had 2 fights. Even if the UK was paying for it, let me tell you this right now. Did nobody know who Usyk was when he fought Anthony Joshua? They had Usyk losing the first fight and the second fight. Anthony Joshua just lost to Ruiz. I don't want to go in on him. I'm just keeping it real. So after Anthony Joshua just lost to Ruiz and got stopped, you telling me 1.2 million people paid for him to watch Usyk. I mean, to pay to see him fight Usyk. Now, I don't believe in the pay-per-view numbers like that. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry. I know what 1.5 really looked like. When Pacquiao, when Floyd fought Pacquiao, and he sold like one, whatever that was, the number it was, bro, it looked like that outside. You could tell that it was that many pay-per-views bought. Trust me. It was more people on the road than I ever seen ever after that Pacquiao and Mayweather fight. The McGregor fight, everybody was outside then too. But I just know more so because I was really outside. And yeah, ain't no traffic outside like it was during that Mayweather Pacquiao fight. Whoever watched it live, y'all know what I'm talking about. To say somebody sold 1.5 and that fight was in the middle of the day, I don't know. So what are we saying? The Usyk fight, so the Ngannou fight, what about Ngannou and Fury? So like, this one I don't like. We only get some pay-per-view numbers. Then everybody, you see how many people are sitting around here talking about Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, and they gonna act like those numbers ain't high. So I know what time it is. You know it's gonna be funny though. Y'all gonna notice something. It's gonna be 2 months going by, and people gonna still wonder who Devin Haney gonna fight. They're not gonna ask who Ryan Garcia is gonna fight, and they're still gonna be talking about Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. They're mentioning Frank Martin and Tank right now, but in a couple of weeks, they won't mention it much. It'll be like the Hector Garcia fight all over again. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm not capping. Because like I said, I gotta go back to my original point. What I was talking about with the Bill Haney and Devin Haney situation. Everybody sat up here and said a couple of weeks ago. I'm telling you. I feel like basically I'm like the ghost of Christmas past because these dudes is like Scrooge because I'm hunting them right now because I already told them, oh, Floyd, he had the same situation with Tank. I sat up here 3 hours. Every dude from Baltimore, everybody on the East Coast came to my live. I said, man, Floyd been hating on Tank. Everybody was blaming Tank. Then some people were saying, oh, it ain't that big. They just promoting the fight and all that other stuff. As soon as this sparring video get dropped, everybody say Floyd hating. Now the sparring video has already been out. They dropped the sparring video at the worst time. Devin Haney, biggest fight coming up. They dropped the sparring video then, right before the fight. So a lot of people could have said right then, man, I ain't finna watch Devin Haney fight Ryan Garcia. He's trash. He just got whooped by Tank Davis. Why would I watch this bum fight? They could have just said that right then. So that could have sabotaged the whole fight. While everybody wait 3 months later talking about Floyd hating. If everybody's super smart and boxing experts, that could have sabotaged the fight right then because they wanted to cancel the fight already. Everybody thought Ryan Garcia was out of his mind and they trying to catch him when he's vulnerable. And Haney just want to be the guy who's not ready to fight. He just want an easy win. This ain't a real fight. This WWE. Why is this such a mess? Why are they going through with the fight? I remember all that. I remember it all. Ryan was hanging with Floyd Mayweather. Ain't nobody said, man, why Floyd hanging with Ryan Garcia? He disloyal to Tank. And nobody questioned it. But I told everybody, and this exposed everything. As soon as fight hype, for some reason, everybody is the first 48 now. As soon as the video comes out of fight hype, It's Floyd's fault. So y'all know what's going on. How do y'all know Floyd got fight hype to put out that sparring video? Floyd hating. I see this on every comment section. Man, Floyd hating for putting out a full video of the sparring video that's already been out. I thought y'all would have liked to seen Tank fighting Devin Haney. He said he was cracking him, didn't he? And I like Tank. I ain't even went in on Tank as far as nothing like that. Even though he said he was cracking him, and I already seen the video 10 years ago. Appreciate all my real ones who believe what I said about the video. Because they ain't say, no, you lying. Nobody said that. So I appreciate that. But yeah. Ain't nobody saying none of that though. See, I'm really like that. I can see through everybody. I see through all the narratives. Floyd hating. Because Fight Hype posted a video. But when the video came out before Haney fight before when he was getting beat up, it was funny. Then the whole video comes out. I ain't seeing nobody videos talking about Tank Davis cracked Devin Haney. Now the whole video out, ain't no highlight tape out. Nobody put their own highlight tape together or nothing. Because you know why? That little short video that came out, that was all the highlights. That little short video that came out a couple of months ago, that was all the highlights right there. That's why you'll see nobody remixing it in. It ain't no shorts coming out of it. Yeah, Tank got walked down. And I told people that. And what Frank Martin didn't do in the fight? Didn't walk him down. And I mess with Frank Martin. He a dog. He usually walk guys down, but he just followed the game plan. So it is what it is. Like I said, he just followed the game plan. But man, ain't nobody even asking about that sparring video no more. You said Floyd is hating? Floyd ain't hating because he said you like Canelo, right? How is Floyd hating when he letting Canelo jump in the ring at 23 years old? You should be the biggest Floyd fan of ever. Floyd the one who put Canelo on the map. He helped Canelo more than he helped Devin Haney or any of these other guys. Especially Adrian Bronner. Adrian Bronner like, shoot, if I would have got beat up, I'd rather get beat up by Floyd than Maidana for a little check. Everybody else getting the how I change the subject. I ain't changed the subject. I ain't changed the subject. Floyd, people saying Floyd is hating. I'm just telling you what my response is to anybody who say that. When they say Floyd is hating. I ain't changed the subject. Floyd is hating. Floyd almost 50 years old. When did people start realizing that Floyd was hating? Was Floyd hating when he gave Canelo a big fight? Obviously, you ain't just heard me talking to Mexican about Canelo. The tape. Oh, it definitely got everything to do with that. It got everything to do with it. I'm not even supposed to be talking about the tape, to be honest with you, Lisa. I know you came in late, but I'm just dropping jewels on the tape so far, but I'm not even supposed to be talking about the tape because nobody else is. If you go on YouTube right now, I'm probably the only YouTuber that's actually talking about the tape right now. So me talking about Canelo, that's just something extra. And then also, I'm not even supposed to be talking about the tape. So that's actually not the subject because nobody cares about the tape. People still seeing Tank Davis fight. For some reason, Tank Davis said he was cracking Devin Haney and whooping him and walking him down and knocking him out. And people still want to see Devin Haney fight Tank. I'm tired of people begging Devin Haney for a fight. You know, people starting to sound like crackheads out here. Please, man, make a fight. Like, ask somebody else, man. These dudes are faces of boxing. They got hundreds of millions of dollars. They got all the bank rolls. They know everybody. They got 50 people working for them. I mean, why are we even interested in what Devin Haney's doing? He's only 25 years old. Why do we care about what a 25-year-old care about? To be honest with you, why are these kids running boxing right now? According in boxing years, Benavidez is technically a kid. In boxing years, Devin Haney is technically a kid. In boxing years, we got Canelo walking around 33 years old. People say he done. We talking about William Skull. Devin Haney can't even fight William Skull right now. So who's really the face of boxing? The guy who can fight William Skull or the guy who can't? Sandor Martin went out there and beat Mikey Garcia, and he went out there and put in more work with a lot of other guys. And for some reason, Devin Haney, you know, he too good to fight him. He just lost. Y'all say he ain't that good. A guy who dropped Teofimo, Devin Haney can't fight him? But that just let me know that they don't even know who Sandor Martin is. So they want Devin Haney to fight the 2 or 3 names they know, but everybody else they don't know. They got to see him go 12 rounds like Pitbull. Then they're going to say, yeah, he a beast. Just like Paro right now. Everybody talking about Liam Paro right now. Oh, yeah, Liam Paro. I was saying stuff about Liam Paro last year. I had somebody jump on me for giving Liam Paro credit. Oh, Liam Paro, a good fighter. I said I know. But he's a sparring partner for Devin Haney. Devin Haney sparring these guys. Y'all talking about these guys, the boogeyman. Devin Haney fights everybody. He's sparring these guys. People talking about boogeyman. He sparring him 7 years ago. I got to keep hearing about guys as boogeyman in boxing. You said, why do y'all keep saying Floyd is releasing the tape? Lisa, do you know if you go to Floyd Mayweather right now, and you say, Floyd, you release the tapes of Devin Haney and Tank Davis on Fight Hype, you can get sued for everything you got because you have no evidence he actually did it. And then technically, this is the first time I'm hearing everybody say that. So I'm not jumping on the bandwagon because when I said it, nobody was over here hitting the like button and saying, hell yeah, or nothing like that. So I'm not agreeing with nobody just because everybody want to group up now. Nah, I'm not doing that. No, sir. I don't know nothing about no who put it out. That's snitching. I heard Tank, they like people from the street, so that's not how they do in the street. So we can't do all that. I'm not. Nah, that's crazy. It's crazy how everybody know that Floyd put out a video. So when the video got put out the first time of Devin Haney, it was cool because he put y'all see y'all exposing yourself. So it was okay when Devin Haney had videos of him getting beat up. But when Tank get walked down for 20 minutes and he can't explain, and he ain't on there bragging on the internet, if Tank Davis would have whooped Devin Haney, he'll be all over the internet bragging about it. And he talking about he wanted the video released. As soon as the video get released, all the fans say, oh, Floyd hating. Because he put out the full video, the highlight tape. So y'all want to watch the highlights, but you don't want to watch the game. Oh, okay. So was you okay with this? Was you saying, where was everybody at when the highlight clip got put out of Devin Haney getting beat up? So let me go back to that video and go back to that comment section. Because when I seen the full video got put out, everybody said Floyd hating. So let me go back because, you know, I guess I'm slow. You know what I'm saying? Let me go back and look at the comment section of when the video got put out when Devin Haney had Tank Davis putting hands on him, that little 2-minute clip. So if I go back to that 2-minute clip, so let me ask you a question, Lisa. If I go back to that 2-minute clip and go to the comment section on that 2-minute clip of that sparring video between Tank Davis and Devin Haney, the one that got released before he fought Ryan Garcia when they tried to sabotage him. Another man tried to ruin somebody's career and reputation. Ruin his career and reputation. Who is hating? Who is he? Who is hating? Why is he hating putting out a video? Tank Davis put sparring videos out all the time. Tank Davis just put a sparring video out of a guy that a lot of people don't even know. That's been on Mayweather promotions, trying to embarrass him. Is Tank Davis hating? That guy doesn't have everybody that Tank Davis post a sparring video about. People start to hate that person. So is he hating because he just posted a video of John Ingram getting hands put on him at 16 years old? So is Tank Davis hating too? Because he just did the same thing Floyd did. I hate to call him out like that, but I'm saying facts. So when Tank Davis, bro, you don't even understand what you done ran into. So is Tank Davis, is him posting sparring videos, is that hating like Floyd? So why everybody okay with this nigga posting videos, but everybody else don't want to say nothing about Floyd Mayweather? They want to say something about Floyd Mayweather. He almost 50 years old. Adrian Broner been saying this. Well, people laughing at Adrian Broner for getting his teeth knocked out. But when he out here saying that Floyd Mayweather jealous, everybody, why would Floyd Mayweather be jealous of you? You ain't nothing. You got whooped by Maidana. La, 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 la. Now y'all want to say 10 years later, oh yeah, he hating on Floyd because Tank said so. Tank wasn't even born when Floyd was sitting up here boxing. When he first started boxing. Now he know Floyd all of a sudden. Come on, man. So he doing the same thing that Floyd doing. So everybody picking and choosing who they want to be mad at. It's exposing. So, and this don't got nothing to do with boxing, which most people talk about, stuff that don't got nothing to do with boxing. Everybody made this sparring video so important. When I've been telling people it ain't that big of a deal, just a spar. No, Tank, I cracked Devin Haney. Then be saying, I don't be trying to make these little dudes famous. You making this nigga famous because you talking about this sparring video for 5 or 6 years straight. Since he's been with the Zone sparring video, I cracked him in sparring. Floyd need to put it out. He puts the video out. Now everybody saying he hating. Tank Davis said he wanted him to put it out. He said, if Floyd, I'm going to put him on block until he post the video. Why is Floyd hating for doing something that Tank said he wanted him to do? Post the video. He posts the video. Now all the Tank Davis fans say, so did Tank get whooped? I ain't watching for a second time. The last time I watched it was 2015, 14, around there sometime. That's the last time I watched the video. So did Tank get beat up in the sparring or what? Was it close or what happened? I haven't updated yet. It's been a while since I seen it. I seen a lot of fights since then. So what happened? Why ain't nobody talking about Devin Haney getting beat in the sparring? Him getting beat up? Why he didn't get stopped or nothing like that? You said I just put the video out. I said he just put the video out. I don't care if he put the video out or not, to be honest with you. I don't care if Floyd put the video out or not. Who cares? Tank, do you think I care about who posted the video up when Tank Davis posted a video on his page? Do I ever run around and say Tank hating on somebody? He's a hater. Has anybody ever sat around seen me saying that Tank's a hater because he posted a sparring video? I probably am now because everybody else saying it about Floyd. Y'all calling Floyd the greatest. Y'all just said Bill Haney can't check Floyd because Floyd the greatest. He 50-0. Another grown man can't tell Floyd to respect my son or respect our business or whatever else because he 50-0. But now he a hater? Why? Because Tank said so? I don't care what Tank said. I don't care what video Floyd put out. I don't care what Tank said. If I was listening to what Tank said, I would have heard what everybody else heard. But I guess everybody ain't hear what Tank said when he said that he wanted the video out. Tank be posting all these videos, these young guys getting beat up in sparring. Now everybody care. Nah, he doing the same thing Floyd doing. Make up your mind. Yeah, Floyd, the biggest hater around, man. And people sitting around here, oh man, Adrian Broner got his teeth knocked out. Okay. Don't believe Adrian Broner when he sat up here and said, and then guess what? Guess what Adrian Broner did? Everybody said, oh, Adrian, and I'm glad everybody said this. Guess what all these idiots said? And people exposed themselves again. Everybody said Adrian Broner been lying all these years about the sparring match between Tank Davis and Devin Haney. Okay, let me ask you a question. Wasn't Tank Davis saying the same thing that Adrian Broner was saying? Did Tank Davis ever say that Adrian Broner was lying? You see what I'm saying? You see how everybody want to blame everybody else? You see how everybody blaming Adrian Broner for the sparring video, talking about he was lying all these years? Tank Davis was saying the same thing that Adrian Broner was saying. But Adrian Broner's a liar? How is Adrian Broner a liar? Oh, y'all believe Adrian Broner when it comes to the sparring video, but everything, when it comes to him saying stuff about Floyd, I think Floyd them be hating on me. Oh, I don't believe him about that, but the sparring video, I believed him. He was lying all these years. But Tank said he cracked Devin Haney in sparring too. Oh, seems like a lot of lying going on, huh? Okay. Why you wait till the fight to do it? Because, what you mean? He was hanging out with Ryan Garcia. It's obvious. I mean, if everybody, why you wait till after the fight to do it? At the Tank fight or before Devin Haney's fight? Because obviously you must be talking about Tank Davis fight, because when he did it before Devin Haney fight, nobody cared. So you must be talking about Tank. Before Tank, after Tank's fight, because him and Tank was going back and forth. That's why. Him and Tank been beefing seriously. I know everybody said it was promotion and everything else. That's what I'm saying. Y'all be calling these dudes liars so much. Y'all don't even believe Tank. Tank said he got problems with Floyd, but y'all think Tank's such a liar that y'all don't even believe Tank when he said he ain't messing with Floyd right now. Oh, he just playing. Then Floyd put out the sparring video. Now everybody talking about, oh, Floyd hating. What? That's, y'all don't know how much y'all expose yourself when you do that. Everybody expose themselves. I don't care who you is. I don't care who you is. You can be a fan of Tank. You've been exposed. I heard everything y'all been saying. You've been exposed all the way. You can be a fan of whoever. Tell the truth. But to sit around here and push these narratives, oh, Adrian Broner fault. He been lying all these years. Yeah, they've been beefing for years, though. They've been beefing for years. Floyd beef with everybody, man. I don't know if everybody noticed that. That's why I said, like, that's how I know Tank getting special treatment now, because for some reason 50 Cent was saying all these same things about Floyd. And everybody just sitting back watching Power and BMF and all these little TV shows he got. They just chilling, watching Power. And knowing that this man beefing with Floyd the whole time, just chilling, taking shots at Floyd all the time. Then Tank Davis do it. Oh, he trying to promote a fight. Y'all don't notice the pattern? He making up excuses. Now the sparring video come out, it's real now. Nah, we ain't finna do that. Show that you gonna not care about that sparring video the same way y'all ain't care about it when it came out for Devin Haney. Matter of fact, I'm letting y'all distract me. Let me go back and find the sparring video between Devin Haney and Tank Davis. Do they got the short video on here? Dang. So where's the short video? I just want to see the short video. That's all I want to see. Let me see. I'm trying to find it real quick. Hold on. Yeah, man, I'm ending up finding it in a minute. Oh, here it goes right here. It was on Ryan Garcia page. I forgot Ryan Garcia had it. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it was on Fight Hype. I forgot Ryan Garcia got the tape for Floyd. Like y'all said. That's y'all said. That's what y'all said. I forgot Ryan Garcia got the tape. Now, let's go back because it's time to do some exposing. Because I came on here. I didn't want to hear about this tape. Time to do some exposing. So I told y'all to leave me alone, but I don't know if people know it, man. Bro, people don't be over here because I crush their favorite fighters when they try to push narratives. No, I ain't. You said get the facts. You forgot. Man, I ain't care about that sparring video. You don't understand that. I seen the whole fight 10 years ago. Why would I care about 2 minutes of something I seen 10 years ago that y'all been begging to watch? Boxing been so trash that y'all been asking for Tank Davis versus Devin Haney. The guy y'all say got pillow fists. He's trash. His daddy just yelling all day. I'm trying to figure out why he's so important when you got to see his sparring video. Sparring? When did sparring become important? Floyd and Canelo and all these guys been sparring for years. Sparring never became a big deal until what? Tank and them came around? What? Sparring? Oh, y'all is all y'all. Y'all. Whoever get offended is y'all. That's who. If I say y'all, I ain't never heard Mimic say who is y'all. So Mimic know I ain't talking to him. Whoever it applies to is y'all. Sparring video? Do y'all know the most talked about fight that people been asking for is a sparring video between Devin Haney and Tank? Let me go to the comments. I'm gonna read the comments real quick since everybody talking about some I seen now when the video came out on Fight Hype, everybody said Floyd hate. I don't know why Floyd ain't sitting around trying to sue everybody. I ain't said nothing like that crazy. That's crazy than everything I done said. They be trying to bother me, but that's crazy than everything I said. They said Floyd hate. Oh, I gotta get up out of here in a minute. But yeah, I got 5 more minutes I gotta say. But what was I at with what I was saying? Caught me off guard. Yeah, but the Ryan Garcia video. Now let me go to this comment section and read this comment because other comments I seen were Floyd hating. I can't believe Floyd did this. Now this for Floyd ain't saying nothing. Floyd ain't saying nothing about Ryan Garcia testing on PEDs or nothing. And he was just hanging out with Ryan Garcia. Not saying he got anything to do with that. I'm just saying. Y'all ain't asking about Ryan Garcia, but y'all saying he hating about a sparring video? That's weird. Let me read this comment section. Somebody says Bill Haney saying Devin beat Floyd and made him retire. Somebody says Floyd. Here go that footage, Ryan. Okay. Did you hear that? That's the first comment. First comment on the 2-minute highlight tape for Devin Haney versus Tank Davis. It says Gervonta Tank Davis rocks Devin Haney. This is the first comment. Bill Haney. Devin beat Floyd and made him retire. Floyd. Here go that footage, Ryan. This is the second one. Bill Haney. Release the tape then. Then it says Ryan. Bet. Somebody said, well, this aged well. Somebody says, in a real fight with 8-ounce gloves on, bye. Release the footage. All right, bet. Ryan dropping this on his own YouTube channel is insane. Tank made it sound humble in the interview about this spar. I'm going to repeat that real quick. It's got 1,000 likes. Tank made it sound humble in the interview about the spar. Sheesh. I don't know what's crazier. This sparring match or Ryan dropping the video? I've never heard a sparring crowd this hype. You could tell they've been waiting for this. Next press conference finna be crazy. Now you know why Devin wanted no smoke with Tank. I'm never doubting AB's stories again. 600 likes. Somebody said, I'm never doubting Adrian Bronner's stories again. 600 likes. And I dropped the mic and I'm done. So any questions? Did anybody hear anything about Floyd hating in that comment section? I'm asking for a friend. Anybody heard anything about Floyd hating in the comment section? Going once, going twice. Anybody heard anything about Floyd hating in the comment section? I heard somebody just say they'll never discredit Adrian Bronner again. Anybody heard anything in that video? I mean, on that video in the comment section about Floyd hating? I ain't hear about Floyd hating. I heard about Floyd released the tape. I heard somebody say, but he gave the tape to Ryan though. Nobody ever said that Floyd gave the tape to Ryan. No, did nobody say the mimic? Nobody said the Floyd was hating in the comment section. Nobody said Floyd was hating in the comment section. Nobody. I'll go back and read it again. Bill Haney, Devin beat Floyd and made him retire. Floyd, here go that footage, Ryan. The next comment, release the tape then, from Bill Haney. Ryan says, bet. Somebody said, this aged well. In a real fight with 8-ounce gloves on, bye. Bill Haney, release the footage. Ryan, all right, bet. Ryan dropping this on his own YouTube is insane. Tank made it sound humble in the interview about this sparring section. Sheesh, I don't know what's crazier, this sparring match or Ryan dropping the video. I've never heard a sparring crowd this hype. They've been waiting on this. Now you know why Devin wanted no smoke with Tank. I'm never doubting AB's stories again. Oh yeah, somebody said Ryan Floyd was like, here, Ryan, damn. And I only had 200 likes. All the other likes is people saying Bill Haney said drop the tape. So everybody blame Bill Haney for the tape being dropped. You said people always said Floyd hating. No, they didn't. When Bill Haney was on the when Bill Haney was on that video, I got the video clip right here, bro. I'll play it right now. I'll pull it up and play it right now. I recorded the comment section, bro. I'll play it right now. I'll play it right now on loop, over and over and over. I'll play it right now. Nobody said Floyd was hating in no comment section I've ever seen. That's cap. None. When it comes to Devin Haney, nobody said anything. He did the same thing to Devin Haney he's done with many other people. When he done it to Adrian Bronner, Devin Haney, nobody said anything. When it came to Tank, oh, that's too much now. Ryan said Floyd sent him the tape. Nobody believes what Ryan says, though. Ryan said that, but nobody believes what Ryan says, though. Ryan just said, I like steroids on Twitter. Did you believe that? Do you believe that Ryan likes steroids? Ryan tweeted that he likes steroids. Do you think that Ryan likes steroids because he said it? So everybody believed Ryan when he said Floyd sent him the tape. But when Ryan said, I love steroids, I like steroids, nobody believed him. You see how that worked? Yeah, like I said, man. Yeah, but people believe him now. They call him the face of boxing. Ryan a troll, but he a troll, but that troll just made more money than most of the guys who's ever boxed before. Some of the best boxers who ever boxed won't make the money that he's making. Just telling you what it is. And people say, oh, I don't like Jake Paul. He bad for the sport of boxing. Well, it looks like y'all like it because Ryan Garcia trying to do his best Jake Paul impersonation. Then I heard everybody on the comment section of Jake Paul picture today when he was running. Guess what everybody said on the picture? Oh, Jake Paul looked juiced. So now y'all know what somebody looked like when they on steroids? Wow. So Jake Paul on steroids now? No, it's not cap. And cap has a whole different meaning. You said Floyd said the fight was canceled. Did you believe that? Did I believe what Floyd said? I wasn't the person that said that Bill Haney should have stayed with Floyd. That was everybody else saying that. I just heard everybody saying that Devin Haney needs a real trainer and he needs to go back to Floyd and he should have never left Floyd. If he would have never left Floyd, he would have never lost to Ryan. Then you had Floyd Mayweather go online for a whole hour talking about Bill Haney and how he's trash and all that other stuff, allegedly. Just talking about Bill Haney and the fight and everything else and trolling them on a whole live. I didn't see nobody sitting out here saying he went too far. Most of the stuff Floyd has said, people have believed. What have people not believed that Floyd said? Ain't nobody out here calling Floyd no liar. Who said Floyd was lying? Hating and lying is two different things. What has Floyd gave us a reason to lie about? What else has he lied about? When has Floyd ever said something like this for me not to believe him? It would be my question. I don't remember Floyd saying somebody else's fight was canceled. I don't remember that. Yeah, I don't be caring about no money though. You said is the fights Jake Paul is doing being tested for PEDs? I can't really say that. I got to put that on a members video. I can't put that information out in the public like that because that's personal information for him. That's technically defamation. If I sit around here and accuse him of not taking PEDs, I usually wait until after the result is in. Now, if somebody is going against Jake Paul and they don't care if he's being tested. That's not. I mean, they're grown. I can't really decide that. But if somebody like Ryan Garcia goes in there and fails, I mean, that's when I start looking at PEDs. But I can't put that information out there. I mean, a lot of fights don't have testing for PEDs. It depends on what state you're in. A whole bunch of other stuff. You know, some of these states they only do random tests. So, but I can't really say that though because then that would kind of put me in a bad light putting this personal information out there. Because I don't even know if that fight is he got a whole nother fight coming up. So I don't even know if that fight gonna be sanctioned the same as Mike Tyson. So I'll be putting false information out there. But to be honest with you though, who cares, man? Nobody cares about PEDs. I haven't had not one person. I haven't had many people. I ain't gonna say not one person. I haven't had most people don't care about Ryan Garcia taking PEDs in that fight. They say Haney still lost. Then we have professional boxers saying that PEDs don't matter. So I think I'm unqualified to even care to say if PEDs is a big deal now. I'm not qualified. You got professional boxers saying it's okay. So, only Barry Bonds and other guys, PEDs matter for. I guess when you hit a baseball, it hurts really bad. But when you hitting somebody's head, it's not that big of a deal. So I can't really say, but that's the PED situation right now. It's random. It's like it's not for sure. You got to really request for it. They are testing wasn't really normal until certain guys start doing it. A lot of people were saying stuff about testing back in the day. That's how they started catching certain guys. That's why when they run around now, that's why it's funny because most of these people who run around, they'll say, "Oh yeah, Roy Jones was on PED." Like they'll name certain guys, but then when you bring up the Ryan Garcia thing, it's silence everywhere. And Ryan Garcia is nowhere near the fighter Roy Jones is. But you see who they hang out with though. That's their homeboy. You said, is it hating for Floyd to post? I don't care who Floyd hates on. That's the thing about it. That's the thing about it. All these years Floyd been hating on somebody. I've been looking at it's none of my business. To be honest with you, I just report the news. I don't know what kind of personal situation Floyd got with Tank Davis. He probably got we don't know what they done. Ain't nobody asked what Bill Haney and Floyd's situation was, so I look at everything the same. I'm a fair guy. I'm unbiased for real. I know a lot of these YouTube channels say I'm unbiased. I'm really unbiased. It's none of my business. Because if it was, I would have been asking about it a long time ago. And my audio be shaking sometimes when it. So yeah, it's already a problem when you speak facts on that situation. You said I don't have facts. Who cares about that situation with Floyd? Floyd don't fight no more. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people who care about Floyd right now, they can't even name me 10 fighters right now who will sign to Floyd Mayweather. There's people that'll sit up here and tell me right now, oh, I'm a super Floyd Mayweather fan. And most of the guys Floyd had signed to him, they be laughing at the guys. Devin Haney used to be associated with Floyd. But now they laugh at the guy. If Floyd Mayweather was such a big fighter, why nobody knew who Devin Haney was when he was around Floyd? They know who Tank is. And Devin Haney was around Floyd all them times. Pacquiao, all that stuff. I ain't hear nobody saying they knew who Tank Davis was. They know who Camille Moulton is now for some reason. When Devin Haney was 17, they ain't know who he was. They know who Earl Spence is because he sparred Floyd Mayweather. But these other guys, like Devin Haney, they don't know who he is. So from what I'm seeing, Devin Haney ain't ride Mayweather coattails. He had to get his name out the mud himself. I mean, Tank do the same thing. I can't really answer that question. That's why I'm saying Tank do the same thing. I mean, my question to you is, like, why is Tank doing it? Why is Tank doing something that he don't like somebody else to do to him? I mean, that's the better question. Why is Tank posting sparring videos of young guys? Ain't nobody else run. The only people doing it is him and Floyd, I guess. And then they get mad at other people for doing it. Then when Rolly got knocked out in the ring, Tank said, I don't like how they did Rolly in the ring. Well, hey, you do the same thing, big dog. Sorry to tell you. You come from the streets, that's what it is. But yeah, that's the whole situation though, man. Overall, people know what time it is with Floyd. The whole situation is exposed. All around with Tank, people just need to enjoy the fights and leave Devin Haney alone at this point. Because we see already that people playing sides with Floyd Mayweather. People say, oh, Devin Haney, people are fanboys of Devin Haney. They just want to see Tank Davis lose and all the other stuff. I guess people just wanted to see Joe Frazier lose too. When they was rooting for Ali. When people root for Ali, I guess they just wanted to see George Foreman lose. Everybody be eating off a Foreman grill, but when he was fighting Ali, nobody wanted to see George Foreman win. So I guess, was everybody hating on George Foreman? I seen everybody just saying that Earl Spence was going to lose Crawford. Were they hating on him? I mean, what is hating at this point? Because everybody doing it. At the end of the day, man, all Tank did was make this guy more famous, man. That's it. Devin Haney, and I'm just telling y'all I'm a Tank Davis fan. You gotta understand that. I'm a Tank Davis fan. Day one. I'm a day one Tank Davis fan. I was following Tank before he had highlights on YouTube. But at the same time, I know everybody like, yeah, I'm from Baltimore. Well, I was following Tank when Tank was leaving Mayweather, going back to Baltimore, not even trying to box because he didn't want to be around Floyd. Tank Davis had issues with Floyd before he even got on the internet. I mean, before he even got in the ring. Before y'all even seen him on Conor McGregor fights and everything else. He had issues with Floyd back then. I ain't hear nobody giving credit to Adrian Bronner saying, hey, man, I'm glad Adrian Bronner keeping Tank focused and, you know, being a big brother and helping him out. Everybody laugh at Adrian Bronner, then they give Mayweather credit for stuff that Bronner did. And then as soon as Tank Davis have his press conference and his interview on $1 million worth of game, who the guy he had come sit next to him? Adrian Bronner. I ain't hear nobody make a joke. So Adrian Bronner, when Tank be with him, when Tank be with Adrian Bronner, I don't hear nobody making no jokes. Did y'all see anybody when Tank was posting videos of Adrian Bronner with his teeth knocked out? I ain't seen no videos of that. That wasn't funny though, was it? Did anybody see Tank Davis post videos of Adrian Bronner getting his teeth knocked out? I'm asking for a friend because we can post sparring videos of dudes who's 16, but grown men getting their teeth knocked out. We can't do that, huh? I'm more fair than these guys, man. Y'all be wanting YouTubers to be more fair than these boxers do. And that just proves it right there. I can go post the same thing Tank Davis posts every day, and y'all call me a hater. Tank haters would say Loma would beat him. What's bad to saying Loma would beat Tank? What's wrong with saying Loma? I mean, I would hope that Tank is fighting somebody that people would think can beat him. If not, he's fighting a guy who's a bum. Hopefully it's a 50-50 fight. I hope Loma got a chance. Let's hope Tank fighting somebody who's I mean, when people were saying Devin Haney was gonna lose the Lomachenko, was they hating on Devin Haney? I don't understand that. That's what I'm saying. Like the favoritism is it's getting kind of weird. No, I'm just telling. No, I ain't talking about you, man. Oh no, I ain't. No, I ain't talking about you, dog. No, I ain't talking about you. No, I'm saying, bro, you know I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Cause you was in here with me after the fight, so you know what I'm talking about. We weren't laughing though. People don't understand that. I'm gonna tell y'all how real. I'm gonna tell you how real I am as a boxing fan. I'm gonna tell you how real I am. Adrian Bronner went 12 rounds with a what was it? With a broken elbow. His elbow was broke. I got a dislocated elbow, and his shoulder was out of place. And he still went 12 rounds. Come on, man. I mean, it's fun. It was funny to people then, but think about it. He got his teeth knocked out. His arm was out of place, and his shoulder was out of place. And he went 12 rounds, and people laughed at him. So, to be honest with you, I'm the GOAT because I'm one of the only men that got on here and didn't laugh at him. I could have tried to chase views and chase little views and everything else to try to get my likes up. But I knew he was going through something. I said, nah, it looked like he fought through something. And if you think about it, he was still letting his hands fly with a torn shoulder, a broken elbow, and no teeth. He got his teeth knocked down, and people didn't even realize his teeth went in his mouth. He kept fighting. Nobody didn't say, man, you know what? I thought Adrian Bronner was a diva, man. He fought with no teeth in his mouth. Yeah, but I'm glad you brought that point up too. Gamboa had a torn Achilles for like 10 rounds against Tank. And if you ever seen what a torn Achilles looked like, go back and look when Kobe had to shoot that the free throws with a torn Achilles. And we know how much pain Kobe can go through. But Gamboa had a torn Achilles, and he went about 10 rounds with Tank. There's some tough guys out here. They ain't gonna get the credit. You know what I'm saying? People are talking about how Gamboa got knocked out, but they don't understand that Gamboa had to hold on to Tank for like 8 rounds just to stand up. Because Gamboa, he fought through something that night with Tank. It ain't too many human beings that can take shots from Tank like that and stand there and just trade with him with basically one leg. Because you remember he was trying to tell them something was wrong with his leg, and they were like, come on, hurry up. He's like, my foot, I don't know what's wrong with it. Yeah, exactly. Facts. And the fact that Gamboa ain't getting no credit for that, that's one reason why I'm like, nah, I ain't giving Tank no credit for that stuff, man. Because Gamboa is a real, because that's the same Gamboa everybody said that was trash when Terrence Crawford fought him. And the man went out there and fought with torn Achilles. Then he fought Devin Haney, Pitbull. I'm like, man, nah. Gamboa's a beast. Y'all gotta relax on that. But Tank was still giving fighting guys. I gave him credit for that. I ain't gonna say I ain't give him credit. I gave him credit, but if you look at what Devin Haney doing right now, up until the age of 25, nah. I'm just telling them. That's why I'm telling you, the best thing Devin Haney can do right now is leave boxing for 2 years. He leave boxing for 2 years, and I'm a huge Devin Haney fan. I don't want him to leave boxing, but he need to leave boxing for 2 years though. Take 2 years off. 24 months. 24 months. Take it off. Go. Give the fans what they want. Move out the way. Let them guys. You already seen Tank Davis and Devin Haney fight for 20 minutes. I mean, they got sparring videos of him and Shakur Stevenson. So I mean, how much you want to see? He done fought everybody. He done fought Loma. He fought Kambosos. He ain't fight Teofimo, but shoot, I mean, there's only so much you can do about that situation. But yeah, Floyd got to clean that situation up, man. To be honest with you, he got too many fans out here who are ready to support him and stuff like that. Yeah, but Mimic know what I'm talking about. We were talking about this a couple of weeks ago though, when that Adrian Broner fight was on. He understood what was going on. When I was explaining what I was saying, everybody didn't understand, but you know, because you know I don't play sides as far as everything else. Even when Canelo was fighting recently, y'all ain't hear nobody talking about Canelo using that jab. Canelo used that jab throughout the whole fight. Canelo don't use the jab like that. I said, okay, Canelo trying to get better. I see you. So yeah, I be impressed by certain stuff, small stuff, but fans make the small stuff way bigger than what it is. But the fact that Devin Haney's just that big of a name right now, man, he might be the face, man. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely feel like he might be the face, man. Definitely feel like that. No, it ain't that long because if you think about it, Tank just took 14 months off, and then Tank was out a long time before the Ryan Garcia and Hector Garcia fight, and Haney just fought what, Kambosos twice. He fought Loma, Regis Prograde, then Ryan Garcia recently. I mean, a lot of these guys ain't fighting nobody. They fight one time a year. So really, him taking 2 years off, he almost got what, 30 fights? Devin Haney got 30 fights, right? Almost 30 fights. Got like 28 fights. What he got? 30. He got this man got 32 fights, man. Devin Haney got 32 fights, and he fighting names. So he fought Ryan Garcia, Regis Prograis, Lomachenko, Kambosos twice, Jojo Diaz, Linares, Kambosos, Santiago, Abdullah, Antonio Moran. Antonio Moran is a guy that what's his name? The Cuban guy. Andy Cruz finna fight. So Andy Cruz finna fight a guy that Devin Haney knocked out already. Then Genie, he finna he's a guy that just fought Barbosa, and he went 12 rounds with 10 rounds with Miratai just recently, didn't he? Yeah, he just fought Raymond Miratai. Went 12 rounds with him. He went 12 rounds with Ernesto Machado. Yeah, that guy go 12 rounds. So yeah, they got some of Devin Haney's easiest opponents and some of these guys' hardest opponents. Yeah, some of these guys still fighting guys at the bottom of Devin Haney's resume. No, I wasn't. No, I didn't laugh at Adrian Broner a couple times before, but what people don't realize is, how do I say this? He was like not supposed to take that fight, man. To be honest with you, if you look at how he looked like in January, he was out of shape. February, he was out of shape. He had only been working out for like a month or two. He don't weigh that much. He technically can make 35 if he wanted to. If he really wanted to, he could make 135. So I'm like, man, he ain't even supposed to be fighting at 47. But yeah, but overall, man, I definitely feel like these young guys we just need Canelo to make one little push, and need Tank to go ahead and just get about 2 or 3 fights in a row. Because right now, people trying to make it seem like, okay, Tank's top 5. Okay, he's top 5, but y'all were just saying he's anyways over him. So he needs some names on his resumes from what I'm hearing. People don't want to put Tank in a certain light, so he's missing out on some things. I mean, they've been giving people 2 years. Like I've been telling people the other time, like, I'm not finna give nobody longer than what Canelo got, or it depends, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you did the same thing Amir Khan did, 2 years, but it'll be hard to give a person like Ryan Garcia 2 years because the money he bring in. And Ryan Garcia trying to stay active right now, so I'm not making excuses, but I'm just being real. Just got to be real. He bringing in a lot of cash. They ain't gonna want to sit him down. You know how they did Canelo with the Triple G situation. But yeah, guys are still getting suspended that long though. Amir Khan just did 2 years. All right, I'm gonna holler at you, Mimic. Oh yeah, I was thinking about doing that, Mimic. Shout out to my dog Mimic too, man. Have a good day at work, bro. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that, man. Probably one day. I did it with a couple of fans, but man, they be tripping, bro. But yeah, I be thinking about doing that. Yeah, I'll be doing that. I just be trying to educate the fans because, you know, that's the only way people gonna learn. If you don't talk to them directly, they're gonna be like, they'll just come in your chat and, you know, I seen them do the other channel, so I just talk to them. I mean, people in here. It's a boxing conversation. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Yeah, be safe at work, man. Don't let nobody work you too hard, bro. Yeah, shout out to my dog Mimic. Yeah, shout out to Lisa too, man. Yeah, Lisa, you got any ideas for a topic tomorrow before I get up out of here? Trying to figure out what I'm talking about tomorrow. Y'all done made me talk about both things today. Oh, what question you had? Oh, you talking about 2 years ain't long enough, or which one? You talking about 2 years ain't long enough? I don't know. As far as the suspension, I mean, it depends. Right now, as far as the suspension, I'm not really too much worried about Ryan Garcia's suspension right now. Or was it love that or hate when Floyd posted Tank verse? More, if I had to really guess, from my opinion, I'm just gonna say this from my opinion. I feel like Floyd feel like he's helped create Tank Davis and Devin Haney. He felt like he create those guys. So it's a lot more backlash because he don't go as much as the other guys, the younger guys, like he does with them. So I feel like it's more so Floyd kind of just being bothered by the whole situation between those guys. That's what I think. I think Floyd kind of bothered by it. If he wasn't bothered, he wouldn't have said much about it. Yeah, he wouldn't have been that bothered by it, but he seemed like he bothered by it, so we gonna see. Oh, it was definitely a hate. It was a hating post. I can't say it's love, you know what I'm saying? I'll be capping if I say love. It was hate. It was hate. But you gotta think about it though. In order to you'll understand this too. In order to love somebody, you gotta hate them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna hate nobody that you just, you know, that you don't know. So if you hate somebody, that means you got certain feelings for them or what you done for them. So I think in his situation, he got love for them and he feel like it's backfiring. He said, so I admit he hating. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I say he was hating. Yeah, I ain't got no problem saying he was hating. But me personally, I can't say everybody else can say that though. Not saying that you can't say that or anybody else. I'm just saying from the viewpoints I've heard from the public, a man who's been in front of us for 25 years, it's almost like when these celebrities get in trouble and stuff, and people like, yeah, but he's guilty. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all waited this long though. Like you want me to start hating on the guy as soon as you hating on him. That's how my thing is looking at it. I ain't saying whether somebody's wrong or right about that. I'm just talking about the timing of it. It's very weird. You sound very good. You did. You did. You did. That's true. You did. You did with that last point. You did. That last point you did. Cause you got that last one out of me. So you kind of did. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you good. I'm just joking with you. Oh yeah, I was supposed to come on here yesterday, man. I was thinking about you yesterday. I was like, told I was gonna come back on here. I had got busy. I had to watch a fight this morning. I got up like 4 in the morning to watch a fight this morning, so I couldn't really do what I wanted to yesterday, but it's all good. It's gonna be some good fights coming on this weekend, though. It ain't gonna be big fights, but I'm gonna start posting some in a minute. Oh no, no, not at this point. No, no, no. Nah. I ain't gonna put no personal business out there, but nah, it's too personal now. Floyd has been around Tank for 10 years. Tank has lived with him. Uh, he stayed over his house. Tank is Devin has stayed with Tank. Floyd has stayed with Tank. I mean, not Devin stayed with Tank. Devin stayed with Floyd, and Tank didn't stay with him. So he got a real relationship with him. But I think Floyd just feel like he built something. So he's like, Floyd got that old school mentality. I can bring you in this world. I can take you out. One of those. Yeah, yeah. It ain't pulling you down. Almost. It's like it happens all the time. Trust me. It happens all the time. It's just like, for example, it's just like Floyd driving. Let's just say Floyd and Tank driving to California, and Floyd get out in Missouri. He's like, you know what, Tank, get out. You're gonna walk the rest of the way. Or Tank just say, you know what, let me get out. I'm walking. You talk too much. So it's just one of them situations. And it's in the boxing world, so it look crazy. But yeah, fans got to quit jumping out the window for certain things though, because now if fans would have said something earlier, we would have actually had a better situation with Tank. Because people don't know it. I was easy on Tank recently around this time because I knew that he been doing new things with Floyd. People said, "Oh, he's talking more now." I mean, Tank always talk like that. If y'all notice, he always bothering somebody at weigh-ins, press conference. So yeah, Tank do a good job promoting fights. I don't know if everybody know that. They probably know that now, but yeah, he do an excellent job. Tank a very good promoter. But he one of them guys, he got to be up there though. You know what I'm saying? See, Earl Spence, he'll talk a little bit, but he'll play the background. He do a good job too. So a lot of these guys gonna be promoters. They can do a good job of promoting fights. Oh no, not forever. Nah, not forever. Not forever. And to be real with you, Lisa, I ain't never said nothing about Tank ever. Like, I mean, not Tank, but Floyd. I ain't never said nothing about Floyd till after the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fight. I made a video. I was very mad, you know what I'm saying? But I was more so mad because I knew what he was doing to Tank. You know what I'm saying? And I know Tank, the thing about Tank is Tank no disrespect guys who's older than him, but he'll go at somebody who's younger than him, like, which most guys do. They ain't finna let no young guys just try to punk them. But yeah, Tank just had enough, man. He can't really breathe around that situation. You know what I'm saying? He did a good job listening. Like, one thing Tank don't get credit for is he listened to guys like Bronner, Floyd, and he really listened, you know what I'm saying? So I think Tank don't get enough credit for that, just as far as listening to the older guys around him. He don't really try to embarrass nobody and stuff like that, like Floyd was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad Tank don't do stuff like that. I got a lot of respect that he don't do that. Like, as far as the other stuff he do, but as far as like he ain't calling nobody out on live TV, calling him a cab driver and everything. So yeah, when Floyd did that, that was pretty embarrassing, man. To be honest with you, I was like very young around that time, but I was pretty embarrassed when I seen that. Yeah, yeah, it should be no hard feelings now. Yeah, it shouldn't be. It's time to move on. It's definitely time to move on. It's been time to move on. Tank got to grow. He got to get from behind the shadow. Got to get from behind the shadow. But also, I don't know how Floyd moves as far as a promoter or a guy who's a manager or anything, but I guess he want to be always hands on. But he did some good things though. If you go back and listen to that Gamboa fight, he was very invested in that Tank fight. He was yelling like he was a parent or something. Not saying that's his son or something, but just go back and listen to that Gamboa fight and listen to Floyd in the background. I done seen him like promoting fighters and stuff and really being into the fights. Like, Floyd's really into it when he's promoting fights and stuff like that. So that's just his personality. You gotta take the good with the bad. A guy who's that good at boxing, he's gonna be obsessed. Floyd is obsessed. He's trying to be perfect. He obsessed with everything. He's definitely obsessed. Yeah. And that's what I said, Lisa. I had made a whole video about it. Richardson Hitchens. When I seen Richardson Hitchens go to the zone and match room, I said, I felt like I did like everybody do now. I was like why? You know what I'm saying? Like, because Floyd, he was trying to build it up. It just ain't getting the attention it deserves. Like, you doing other things. You trying to put your own fights on. You in Saudi Arabia. You're not really showing up to Tank fights like you used to. You know, Tank want to do his own promotional company. You know, Tank ain't, and I'm gonna tell you another thing too. Like, nobody ever disrespected Tank because, you know, people say, well, Devin Haney trying to do the same thing as Tank. Well, Tank tried to get a promotional company like Devin Haney was. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to put his own fights on. So everybody get inspired by somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if Floyd felt like Tank was trying to move too fast or he just need to focus on certain things. But the whole situation. But yeah, Tank trying to grow. He's trying to do other things and he trying to expand a little bit. Even Bernard Hopkins is doing work with Golden Boy, so everybody can do something. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. But he ain't gonna want to see something that he actually put effort into. Then he's like, but that's it. That's his personality. He obsessed. It happens like that. But sometimes when you build something, you don't want to walk away from it. It's a lot of promoters like that, bro. I mean, it might look like Floyd like that, but there's a lot of promoters that, like, some of these guys, they get cut off worse than the Tank does with Floyd. These promoters, they'll cut these guys off quick. Real quick. Some of these guys can't get a fight right now. They only got one loss. I can't tell you how many guys I done seen with one loss who can't get a fight. I can't tell you. So really, I'm gonna be honest with you. Really, what Tank does, it actually helps grow the sport because most people wouldn't know who Eastside Cruz was if Tank wouldn't have fought him. Frank Martin, they would have known of him, but Frank Martin, it helped Frank Martin kind of his name get a little more bigger at this time. So yeah, Tank Davis is helping in that situation too because Frank Martin he was a good enough fighter to take the fight. You know what I'm saying? For real. So I'm glad he did that. So he's actually making names for other guys. I said that too. I think I was one of the first people to say that Tank Davis is one of those fighters. He'll fight somebody and the guy's name will be bigger. But I think Devin Haney at that point now too, because a lot more people know Lomachenko now because of the Devin Haney fight, but they don't check for Lomachenko like that. Like his last fight against Kambosos, they weren't checking for Lomachenko. So he does have an effect a little bit. Not as big as Tank, but I don't know. Certain fights is kind of different because Rolly, for some reason, a lot more people knew Eastside Cruz from the Rolly fight. Maybe because there's not a lot of boxing going on back when he fought in March, probably. But he got a lot more attention around that time than he did for that Tank Davis fight. But yeah, Tank be making stars too still. And that helps boxing, you know, that he don't fight the top guys all the time. Because that's still, but at this point right now, he basically knows it's time to kind of turn it up. He definitely knows. But it's going to be a lot of pressure, though. Because in America, man, we expect guys to fight the best. I don't know nobody in America that's not being asked right now, hey, who you going to fight? You going to fight this guy? So it's going to be pressure all the time. But Tank show up in the pressure, though. Y'all see he show up under the lights. For some reason, everybody think he going to be distracted. For some reason, when he get up under them lights, he see that crowd, he show up. That's one thing he do. He show up, man. I think that fight with him and Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, it's gonna be big, man. I didn't expect that fight to happen until Tank was probably 30, though. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Even though I've probably been waiting on that fight like a long time. Trust me. But I think it's gonna be a big fight though when it happens. It's gonna be a huge fight. And I'm actually glad these younger guys are actually making bigger names for themselves. So they don't have to get with a name like Canelo You know how like most of these guys do these days? They're like, oh, I gotta fight Canelo to get a big payday. And like, get your own payday. I like that Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney put their own payday together. I think Ryan Garcia having all that pressure on him to win. People saying, oh, he got to win this fight, or he gonna be a bum, or he need to fight an MMA fighter. I mean, that Bam and Estrada fight gonna be big, but I would say, how big are you talking about? You talking about just a decent, or I think that Shakur Stevenson card, D, it got a few names on there. Keyshawn on there. It was some other guys on there. I think they took their names off, but cause Stacy out, Shaqy Foster, but that probably that Terrence Crawford card though. But that Shakur Stevenson card gonna be good too though. That's gonna be the next big card, I guess, for the summer. Oh, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, he's gonna be on there, and cause Stacy out, that guy who be fighting all the top guys and top rank, he gonna be fighting Shaqy Foster. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm finna premiere that video as soon as I get off this live. Yeah, he gonna be fighting Shaqy Foster. It's gonna be a very good fight. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a very good fight though. Shakur Stevenson, he gonna show up, man. He definitely gonna show up. He's kind of like a late bloomer, but the thing about him is he's getting stronger real fast. Because I would say 5 years ago he was like the skinny version, like how Tank is a little skinny now. Even though Tank is strong and muscular, like he was skinny. Like now he's kind of like almost bigger than what Tank is. So that's gonna be a good fight. I'm kind of glad it didn't happen back then because a lot of these guys aren't their normal size, or they're not really fully. They'll have their full strength all the way to try to get like knockout power, stuff like that. They still young. Even Eastside Cruz fought Tank at like 23, 22. So a lot of these guys young right now. They definitely young. But the sport in the right place right now, I'm telling you. All the top names is young guys. If you think about it, everybody under 30 years old. Tank still under 30. Tim Zoo under 30. Fedora, he 26. Rolly, he 28. Pitbull 25. I think Ryan and Devin 25. Jerron Ennis 26. Pitbull 25. Yeah, all these guys, you know what I'm saying? So we got young guys. Benavidez like 27. Him and Munguia. I think Berlanga around that age. So all the young guys is making moves right now. So American boxing is in a great place right now. It's in an excellent place, matter of fact. That's why a lot of people got to go to Saudi Arabia right now. A lot of these guys, they can. I mean, they will go to Saudi Arabia and fight. But they're going to still have a big fight over here. See, a lot of these people that we think is a big name over here, they got to go over there to have a big fight. Terrence Crawford, he don't got to do that. He can fight wherever. He can fight Boots over here. He can fight a Majramov in LA or Saudi Arabia. It's a lot of stuff still available. It's going to be some big fights later on. Like after September, I'll say around March, it's going to be some big fights though. It's going to be some huge fights. Yeah, it is. It is. I agree. It is drying up. It is. You saying facts. I can't agree. I can't disagree with that. I can't disagree with that. Because when Canelo was fighting Floyd, when he was about to fight Floyd, people wasn't really. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right. Because when Canelo was about to fight Floyd, people wasn't really pushing back on stuff like that. I think if Floyd would have fought Canelo like around this time in 2024, oh man, he would have got so much flack for fighting Canelo. They would have been like, dude, you fighting a kid. He got a lot of flack back then for fighting Canelo. They see how good he is now. People didn't know how good Canelo was when Floyd fought him. A lot of people did, but a lot of people didn't. They was like, I don't know this guy. He's 23 years old. And he was a redhead, and you know how that goes. But if you look now, that's what a lot of these young guys, they're doing it, but they got to do more of it. Like, once you leave the sport of boxing, you got to leave a big name behind, like a Canelo. That's what Canelo's not doing now. Canelo could have fought Benavidez probably. I'm going to tell you what Canelo should have did. Canelo should have fought Benavidez when he fought Bivol. If Canelo would have fought Benavidez around that time, people wouldn't think about Benavidez versus Canelo right now. They'll be thinking about Bivol or somebody else. They wouldn't think about Canelo losing to Benavidez right now. But him dragging it out is making it worse. Nobody cares if Canelo lost to Bivol. That's how we know boxing. That was a challenge. Like, yeah, it's too late now. Yeah, it's too late. He should have got him during the around the John Ryder days. Not John Ryder, Rocky Fielding. Should have got him like 2 or 3 years ago. Benavidez punched too hard now. He punched way too hard now. And he's a guy that's like, you know, he's still skinny. He's not all the way. He looked skinnier his last fight, though. I don't know why. He's in good shape, though. You know, around that time, Benavidez was like a little chubby. Even though he was making weight, you could tell he was like a younger guy when he was fighting like Darrell and stuff like that. When he started fighting Darrell and he was throwing those huge punches, I was like, whoa. Yeah, Benavidez has a problem. But yeah, it's going to be some good fights coming out, though. I definitely see it. I think everybody right now is trying to work their plans around the Turkey Yellow Sheet situation so they can see what happens, because once those fights get done, it's a big card coming up, too. I think they're going to try to put, like, Jerron Ennis and Conor Ben. If Jerron Ennis don't fight Conor Ben by then, yeah, he might fight Conor Ben on a big card. Like, it might be a Fury versus Joshua card or something like that. I'm taking that guess. I'm usually not wrong about that stuff. I'm telling y'all, last time I said something like that, and I was a year ahead, that was that Berlanga prediction I made. Berlanga versus Canelo, and I was bucking because, you know, Berlanga only had like one fight on Matchroom. So to say he'll fight Canelo was pretty wild. But I think Jerron Ennis going to have a chance at Conor Ben on that Fury and Joshua card. I think that card going to be bigger than most of these cards that's coming on later on. That's going to be at March of next year, though. So around that time, that's when boxing going to be. It's going to be changed. It's going to be a lot going on around that time. Trust me. Terrence Crawford should have about 2 or 3 fights by then. Yeah, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand it at all. I was like, dude, you should have did that like 2 or 3 years ago. I never understood that. That's why I'm kind of not mad, because I'm kind of waited too long. But from what I'm seeing, if I wanted to be unbiased, it looks like they wanted him to fight the guys that was available from Matchroom probably, so they can kind of get some, not a payday, but I guess some promotion, some in-house fights. That's probably why he went to PBC and had the Charlo fights, but, well, I know that's why he went, but I think the fight Ennis got coming up is going to be competitive. He fight on the 13th. That's a good fight. The fight he got coming up on the 13th. Somebody else fight on the 13th, too. I think Miratai fight on 13th. They got some big fights coming on July 13th against Tevin Farmer. Oh, no. It don't. No, it's not going. I think he did wait a little long, but not saying it was his fault. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I don't think so. You think he still get? I think Terrence Crawford can still get in there and do something with Tim Zoo or somebody like that. I think he can make it happen. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the biggest Loma fan. I don't use excuses for Loma. I wouldn't mind seeing him get beat again, but I feel more when I heard Lomachenko say a couple of weeks ago that he thought about retiring last year. He was retired. His dad kind of convinced him to come back. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't thought about a big fight since he said that. I don't know if that's gonna motivate him to fight harder. He did stop Kambosos. I will say this: as much as I want to criticize or anything like that, he stopped Kambosos. Kambosos ain't been stopped like that. Yeah, Kambosos ain't been stopped like that, Lisa. So I had to. I know people been saying, yeah, Tanker drop Loma. I don't want to put no pressure on him like that. But because Loma just stopped Kambosos and I was thinking before the fight, I'm like, Loma looks mad, but Kambosos kept picking at him and getting in his face, trying to promote the fight. Yeah, Loma went out there and I think guys got to stop getting Loma mad before he fights. They really do, because even when Devin Haney had pushed Loma went out there throwing the hands. He was letting his hands fly. No, I like Kambosos. I think Kambosos is nice. I'm gonna tell you why I know Kambosos is nice, Lisa. I had picked Kambosos to beat Teofimo. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, man, I don't know what I like about this Kambosos guy. He ain't got no knockouts. I felt like I was hating on Teofimo a little bit. He went out there and beat him, dropped him and everything. I think Kambosos got all that money. He got paid. Kambosos got paid. Telling you, Kambosos got paid. The money Kambosos got. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought Kambosos was gonna retire. I'm surprised George Kambosos is still fighting right now. I'm surprised that Kambosos is even fighting right now. The money he made from boxing, he ain't gotta do nothing else no more. See, I could tell he likes boxing. Who, Kambosos? He beat no big names like that. He ain't beat no big names like that. But I did the same thing for Liam Paul though. When I picked Liam Paul to sometimes I just see it though, for real. Sometimes I just see it. When I picked Liam Paul to beat the Montana Love. And last Friday I had to tell everybody, hey man, I'm thinking about changing to Liam Paul. Because I was gonna pick Liam Paul, then I switched to Matias. Then I switched back to Liam Paul that Friday before the fight started. I just wanted to tell everybody because I did a prediction and I didn't want to play nobody. I said, hey man, I'm thinking about picking Liam Paul. Y'all, how y'all feel about Liam Paul? Everybody said he was getting knocked out. I said, I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna change. Yeah, Liam Paul and you talking about Kambosos? Yeah, they did. Yeah, a lot of them Australian fighters are starting to I like their style. The Australian fighters, I keep up with Paro, Kambosos. A lot of them guys sneaky. Tim Zoo. Yeah, a lot of them guys, they know how to fight, man. They definitely know how to fight. Yeah, but I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow, Lisa. I'm gonna definitely holler at you again tomorrow. As soon as I get back on live. I wasn't gonna be on here this long, but I was just gonna hang out with you since you went on here yesterday. Well, I went on here yesterday with you. I'm probably gonna be on here like 12. important come up, probably like 12. Well, it's gonna be like 1 Eastern, I guess. Eastern time. You're on Eastern time, right? I'm be out here like 1 Eastern. I'ma just post it ahead of time so you'll see it. Yeah, because they got some fights coming on Friday. They got like 2 fights coming on Friday, so I'm gonna probably do those too. Yeah, I'm gonna be on here like 1 though. But yeah, I just wanted to all right, I'm gonna holler at you later on. I just wanted to get that idea out there. Just to let everybody know what the situation was. Yeah, I know. See, I just be talking back and forth. It's just a fun argument. See, I learned stuff from you. You don't even know I be learning from what you be saying. Yeah, I know, man. I try to make it fun a little bit. People don't understand. Yeah, I know. It be so hard to be unbiased though. Well, people be saying that, so I don't like saying that no more. But it be hard to be like, call it like I see it. But once I get a couple of months or a couple of years under my belt, people understand. I try to call it down the middle. Even when I was watching Haney fight Ryan Garcia, I was saying during the fight when they was in the ring, I was like, man, Ryan Garcia looks huge. And then when I go back and think about it, I'm like, man, he was huge. Because if you go back and look at this video, well, I ain't gonna play it now, but you know what I mean. I got a video when he was on there huge. I don't know if anybody's seen it. I'll play it before I leave. But look how big Ryan Garcia is in this video, man. Huge. And I ain't got no problem with Ryan Garcia. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I already know what time it is. I already know what time it is. Everybody wanted you to lose, so you went ahead and made that mistake. You got to learn from it. I ain't gonna lie. I told everybody about that left hook though. Ryan Garcia does have a left hook. That left hook. I'm not gonna lie, he does have a left hook. There's a lot of guys got a left hook out here though. That's another thing too. That left hook been getting a lot of guys beat this year. Every upset been off of like a left hook or something like that. If you really think about it. Anyway, got knocked down from a left hook. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. That's a fact. Lisa, that's a fact. Me too. When I seen that weigh in, I said, because I was on the fence. I said, I might go with Frank. I seen that weigh in. I said, nah, I'm gonna go with Tank, man. I said, I'm gonna go with Tank. And the more Tank talk, the more comfortable he is before a fight. If he really talking, that means he in his zone. So his coach wasn't lying. He definitely trying to see what level Tank can go to. Yeah, that's true. I done see some guy Drain do a good job, but nah, not recently. That makes sense. Hey, for real though, that makes sense. I'm about to say that one. That makes sense though. That definitely makes sense. Yeah, you speaking facts on that one. You definitely make it. You speaking facts on that one. I don't like it though because now I think people focusing on the weight too much, and it kind of make it harder on guys because to be honest with you, some of these guys they cut a lot of weight because they just can't last at 47 or 54. Yeah, but you're right about that though. Especially when these guys are like taller, it's insane. And then Fandora, he's a skinny guy. So imagine if he was a weight bully. That'd be insane. But yeah, you're right about that. That's a fact. Too much of a disadvantage. And lately, that's been kind of putting guys out. And that guy Neary, he got banned for being 3 pounds over against that one guy. He retired from Japan. He retired that guy. Man, I did that before. Dumbest thing ever. It's stupid. When I look back on it, I'm like, it's stupid because you put all that muscle on just to basically get rid of the muscle. It's like, yeah, it don't make any sense. That's why a lot of guys aren't as big as they are in the ring as they are when they're training, because they lose all that muscle and stuff trying to get down the weight. So yeah, you're right about that. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, man, I can't believe I drained all that weight. Yeah, it's stupid when you look back on it. It's stupid when you look back on it. Sometimes it happens, like the weight thing. Sometimes it happens because they need somebody in that weight class. Like Sean Porter, he used to fight heavier than what he was. He'll go up, That's why he fought guys like Usyk. Sometimes guys go up, try to fit on the team. Like when you're fighting on a boxing team, you need somebody in the weight class. That's how a lot of that stuff gets started. Oh yeah, it's definitely for a check. Nah, I wouldn't say that because I know a lot of guys that was like in high school, they used to wrestle. They'll cut 20, 30 pounds. I see some guys like 6'5", weighing 154, like Fandora. To my chisel, bigger than Fandora though. Yeah, it is. It is. It's working though. It's working so far. It's getting a little easier. I think it's working so far. I think the app's making it a little harder. We don't have the small fights on as much. But yeah, it's working though. We're getting the big fights we wanted so far. I think PVC doing the fights once a month, it's not a good idea, but they doing the fight so well as far as how big they are to. I mean, I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really complaining about it. I thought it was gonna be too much of a gap, but it's pretty good. I don't know if the fans gonna understand how big it is, having all these guys on one card. But it's definitely a big deal though. It's helping American boxing out. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, I did feel like that this weekend. Not saying it was Tank Davis' fault. I didn't blame Tank. Tank didn't put no rehydration clause on Frank Martin. So I don't know what the weight situation was. I was kind of more confused because I'm like, man, Frank Martin, nobody gave him a water or anything. He was doing his interview, his mouth was dry. I'm like, bro, get this man like a Pedialyte or something. Like, they didn't get the man anything. So yeah, I was pretty worried about that situation. But it happens though. I just seen that happen before. He probably ain't never used to like all this stuff going on where he got to do interviews and everything. And then in between that, he still got to make weight. Then you trying to keep your weight down during the week. And you're not really working out or getting that time to. You don't want to overwork yourself during the week. So it happens sometimes. Sometimes you can wake up and be 7 pounds over. When you get that kind of, I'm gonna tell you something else too. When a guy's usually drained like that I'm gonna tell you a secret. Everybody ain't gonna tell you, but when a guy's drained like that means he's nervous. If you ever look at some of these fights when these guys be drained, it be close for a reason. Like these guys be nervous. They'll get close to the fight 2 or 3 days before, and their body will just stop. It'll just sit at a certain weight for a while and make it hard for you to lose it. Oh yeah, we definitely getting robbed. Definitely getting robbed. I don't think it's happening no more. I don't think it's happening anymore. It's different though. I'm gonna tell you why. It's different because certain guys can gain weight pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? Certain guys can gain weight fast. Like Esau Cruz, he can gain weight fast, but he's a smaller guy. And he doesn't really look bigger than Tank when they're in the ring, you know what I'm saying? So he's one of those guys who can. Adrian Broner, he could lose a lot of weight. To be honest with you, if Adrian Broner was like a workout warrior at 35 or something, he would have been a problem like all these years. But a lot of these guys be having trouble trying to get this weight off. That's why I really don't trip about the weight too much, because half of these guys can't lose weight. That's why a lot of people move up in weight. Like Zerto, he was a pretty big guy. Sometimes that's where all the fights at though. Like you said, for a check and just to match names, it's just to match and sell names, because Zerto, he lost like 50 pounds to fight Bivol. But some of these fights be good though, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's why a lot of people didn't want to see these fights with Canelo, when a lot of these guys were losing weight. That's what Kovalev was complaining about. But he took the fight though. And he fought like 2 months earlier. Then he was an old guy. So I ain't understand that. Exactly. You're right. Exactly. I hate when they cancel fights. I hate when they cancel fights the week of the fight. Or when they you have like a big name on the card and they'll take the name off. Yeah, that's why I be careful about booking trips. Now, if it's a big card like how they had the PBC card, I wouldn't worry because you had other names on there. But if it's just like a big name fighter, then he needs a replacement. Yeah, that can go bad. Unless it's like Fandora versus Tim Tszyu. Now people forget Fandora was a replacement for Keith Thurman. So we could technically say that Fandora was probably a better fight than Keith Thurman would have been. I told people that too. I said Fandora could be a problem if he ends up in that fight. He can definitely be a problem. Yeah, he can definitely be a problem. I had to let that be known ASAP. But yeah, Fandora, he's a problem when it comes to the weight and everything. I'm gonna tell you a story too before I get off. I had said this. I said if Fandora wins this fight, he's crazy against Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu said that he seen Fandora like in a food court or somewhere, and this was like a day or two before the weigh-ins. And Fandora was in there eating a slice of pizza, like eating chicken and stuff like that, just junk food. And Tim Tszyu was like, "Bro, are you gonna be on weight?" And Fandora was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be on weight. Don't worry about me." And he's like, "Okay, we gonna see." And Fandora weighed in at like 150 or something like that. So I'm like, this dude can make. I'm saying to myself, I'm like, hold on, man. So Fandora can make 147? I'm like, this dude eating all week and he can make 147. What he weighed in at? It was at 150, 152 and 3/4. And imagine this, he was eating all week. I've seen guys do that before. Fandora was eating every day. He went out there and still beat Tim Tszyu. Eating pizza and everything before the weigh-in. I'm like, whoa, this dude is different. Dude eating pizza and everything. Crazy. But yeah, you're right though. I seen somebody doing I seen somebody doing weigh-in recently. Man, they look so drained. Yeah, he was. He was. I think he could have made 47. Dude was eating pizza and everything. Pizza's like at least 5 or 6 pounds. This dude in there eating pizza and everything before a Tim Zoo fight. This dude fight Tim Zoo in a couple of days. Eating slices of pizza, chilling. I said, yeah, this is a different kind of guy. But yeah, I'm be back on here tomorrow, Lisa. Appreciate you for coming through, man. I definitely appreciate the conversation. You know about boxing. I try to tell everybody that. I've been telling everybody you know about boxing. They try to say you ain't know nothing, but try to tell them. But I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'll be back on here tomorrow. Uh, try to have a good topic on tomorrow though. I don't want to try to drag this one out. There's some good things coming on in boxing right now, so I'm gonna try to expand, do some other topics. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.